Yo, people, welcome back to another watch along. Big up your damn selves in the building. Make sure you smash up all the icons and that. This is what we're doing today. We're back. Let me just turn my mic down. It sounds too loud to me. We're back in business. The poll is up on your chats or whatever the heck it's called, brother. Comment section, you know what I'm saying? Get your votes in on the poll. I'm not doing predictions today. I'm not asking for who you think's going to win. I'm doing red card roulette because that is where it is now, okay? I've got the red card right here, close to my heart. I'm not playing anymore because it's getting to that point now. Joking matter or not, it's crazy. So instead of getting the Club World Cup badge done, I'm putting the red card. And I think it looks good, you know, I'll be real. Let's just get a little look and see at this, man. That looks good, guys. That actually suits us. If we're being real for a second, like it's quite nice, to be honest. So I think I'm running with it. I don't know about you guys. Get yourself a red card. Amazon, easy. No plugs, no sponsors. Amazon, you can get your red cards there. This is what we're doing, man. And I'm not taking it off until we go on a bit of a run without red cards, man. I'll be real, because it's become a little bit of a joke. But the teams are on screen. If you ain't seen my Instagram post today, you'll see it. You see it on Instagram. Go check it out. It's quite a fun one. I'm being serious though. Like, this is what we're on. You know what I mean? I actually checked our record. We obviously got red cards against Newcastle, against Flamengo. Then there was 6 games, 2 of which the opposition got red cards, which was AC Milan in the friendly and PSG in the final. And then Man United away onwards, we've had red cards in every game but Lincoln away. So a lot of red cards. But Jorgensen's in goal. Caicedo, I think he's going to play at right back. I think he's going to come into midfield. Fofana, Tosin, Hato, Enzo, Lavia, Esteval, of course, Bonanotte, Gittins, and Gue. I'm not really sure what happened to Gusto, to be honest. But he seems like he's out injured because he's not on the bench. Kukurea is there, well rested. James is there, well rested. Achampong is there, and at this point, well rested, because Achampong has to start the Premier League games. It's really about who his partner is going to be. Now, preferably, you'd want a left footer as his partner, because of course we see our build-up players very rigid, very predictable. With Chalobah, he always goes safe. If you watch him, he always turns back onto his right foot, passes it back inside. Goalkeeper, centre-back, never opens up the play, never opens up his body. So Hato is probably the only guy that could play there at home to Sunderland. But do you want to put 2 teenagers at centre-back next to each other? I can understand why the manager wouldn't want to do that. You know, centre-backs are all about partnerships. It's not just about attributes, whether you're front-footed and you're aggressive, or you're composed and you sweep. It's also about leadership, communication. And we have no way of really quantifying. Maybe the people that go to the games on a regular basis, they can quantify for how much talk is being done by Chalobah, Tosin, when they're next to Achampong. Are they talking him through the game? Are they telling him positionally where he needs to be? Because even if they're making mistakes themselves, they still might actually be helping him. Now, that sounds very backwards and very confusing, but just from a leadership, verbal standpoint, they could be coaching him through the game. I don't know. So that's, you know, kind of things you have to consider. But Neto's on the bench. Santos is there. George, Reggie Walsh, McQueen and Garnacho. Kind of surprised that Gittins is playing ahead of Garnacho. I didn't expect that. I thought the pecking order was Garnacho over Gittins, but it's a muchness of a muchness. I don't think Garnacho is very good against Forest. Obviously, Neto gets more of the ball anyway, so there's less traffic on the left-hand side for Garnacho. So when he does get it, you know, he's not as ready to go when he receives. I don't know. You know, it is what it is with him on that side. But the big positive is that Gue starts up front. It was always really going to happen. João Pedro is suspended, guys, in case you forgot. I actually did forget on Talk Sport, so I apologize. I did forget João Pedro is suspended for this game, because I was actually thinking to myself, how nice would it be to start João Pedro and Gue as the 10 and the 9, so they could start to understand each other's wavelength going into the game against Sunderland. But A, he's suspended. B, he probably could do with a rest anyway, because he's been carrying a knock. Big up Emmanuel with the memberships. He's gifted 20. Apologies to all the members. I've not done any membership content for a while. If you watched the last membership video, I did explain at the back end that there has been stuff going on behind the scenes side. But even then, still, I should be doing better. So I apologize. Now, I did put up a members post, and you guys that are now being gifted the membership, you can go and comment as well as the rest of you that haven't yet. Any question football related or personal. I did one of these Q&As before. It was really good. It was like 41 minutes, but you guys found out stuff that you never thought you'd get, right? So we're going to do another one. And that Q&A there, the questions, the post it was on the membership community post. Go and put your questions in and I'll do that. I was going to do it today. I'll do it tomorrow now so we can get more comments. And then we're going to go back to doing it on a weekly. I've got some nice things coming up, actually, that will be very, very good for you guys. So, yeah, appreciate that. Now, let me go through the chat. Big up to Just That Guy as well. Welcome to Matiti's Surgery Support Membership. Much appreciated. It's a long road. It's a long road back, but we'll get there. Do you know what I'm saying? Get your votes in on the poll. Before I go through the chat, I've got a poll here, and at the moment, I've actually decided to list every single player and the manager because I'm not leaving anyone out when it comes to this red card situation. But at the moment, Hato, Tosin, Fofana, all the defenders are winning the poll for red card roulette. Also, the goalkeeper for Ajax, yes, he's 41 years of age. So can we please be testing their goalkeeper today? I don't know, if he's the next coming of Van der Sar who could play until he's 41, 42, but he's 41. So let's crack them shots off, man. We got a win today. I believe we've got Karabag, after this, away, obviously in Baku or Azerbaijan. I would have loved to have gone to that, but I couldn't get it going. We could have, started the Champions League Chronicles where we go to those countries that you don't usually go to. I earmarked that one as a possibility, but it's clashed with something, so I can't do it. But we're looking at it, we're looking at it in the knockouts. We got to win, man. Ajax are not what they were. We saw PSV last night slap up Napoli. It's a crazy madness that they're on there. But in terms of, Ajax, they're not what they were. It's very rare that you look at Ajax lineup and you don't see even some big names, big club, big academy. A lot of talent come through there. Weghorst starting up front. It doesn't bode well right now for them. We need to be beating them. We need to be beating Karabag, and then after, I think we've got Paphos at home, and the rest of them are pretty tricky. But I'm confident, man. I'm obviously today you're looking at it and you're thinking, right, what's the strengths, what's the weaknesses of this team? You're probably going to get a little bit of disjointed attacking play potentially in the final third because those guys have probably never started together as a quartet. But I'm actually quite optimistic. You've got a 10 and a 10. You've got a right wing on the right wing, a left winger on the left wing, and a striker up front. That's already improvements. You've got someone up there that's going to press, hold up the ball, hopefully, and try and bring others in, or at least create space. Buonanotte in the 10, he's very tidy. He's a bit safe. I think he's a bit safe. I think he needs to take a bit more risk, maybe because he's new. But in the few games he's played, he's a bit safe. He's very tidy, though. If we could get a little bit of interchange between him and Estevar, I think that's good as well. They're both capable of kind of interchanging, I think, there. And Gittins, big opportunity to have a good game and try and see if you can make that left wing spot yours. I think it's still open-ish if Neto's not going to start on the left wing on a regular basis. The rest of the team, there's far too much quality there for us to not be seeing top performances. The midfield, Enzo's back from injury, Lavia, same. Caicedo right back, probably coming into midfield, and the three at the back is balanced. Left footer, tucking in there, centre back, Hato, if he wants to make it a 3, tossing central centre back and Fofana wide. These defenders, I don't want to see no errors today. I know a few of you are coming back from injury and whatnot, but please, you're all playing in positions that I think you're actually equipped to play in now. It's not like Chalobah on the left side and all this stuff. So please, just no mistakes. And Jorgensen, let's see how it goes. Not as confident with him, but hey ho. Brody experience. Yeah, there's experience, and then there's the old people's home. Do you know what I'm saying? That's a true unk right there. I know you guys be calling me unk all the time, but that brother's 41 years of age. That is a real fleshed out full unk. I know there's a few 40-plus-year-olds in the chat. Not even in the chat, just listening at home. I apologize that you've taken those stray bullets, but unfortunately, it's the truth. So what can you do? Yeah, I mean, the lineup is obviously a bit. Yeah, it's mixed in terms of the names next to each other, but in terms of balance, I don't really have a lot wrong with it. I don't really need to see James today as much as I always want to see James. I get not seeing James. I'm never going to have an issue with Hato coming in for a game like this against his old club. He knows them very well. Cucurella, I'm always happy to rest in this kind of game. Chalobah has been pretty poor recently, so I've got no qualms there. Achampong, needed for the weekend. So again, I can get it. And apart from that, it's just really Garnacho Gittins, and I'm never gonna fight that fight. So Santos wasn't great. Santos he's weird because I don't think that's his best position, but at the same time he should have scored. Do you know what I mean? He's not been great recently when he's played. He's mixed, kind of sometimes some good stuff, some bad stuff. He's had a few errors here and there. So again, I'm not too fussed about him not starting. And McQueen, Walsh on the bench, George. I don't want George up front. I've actually got no problem with the lineup, to be honest. Maybe you can make a case to start Sanchez ahead of Jorgensen to take the game a bit more seriously from a goalkeeping perspective. Does Sanchez really need rest as a goalkeeper? Could we maybe play Jorgensen against Wolves in the Cup next week? I don't know. I don't really even want to see him then. I'm taking the Cup very seriously, to be honest. I want us to win the Carabao Cup, so I'll just be playing Sanchez in almost all the games. But obviously, you're managing a squad. You've got to keep people happy and keep them hungry. But yeah, I don't know, man. you thought I was in my 40s. Oh dear. Well, I'm not, mate. You know what I mean? I'm 28. Next year is my last birthday, and then after that, we're not having any more. So appreciate all the support on that. Right, let's keep going through the chat. What's being said? Big up to the 1.6K of you in here. Hopefully, you're not getting any shocks or surprises today with the result. We're kicking off at 8 o'clock, and yeah, I'm looking forward to the game. I'm buzzing for the game. Thoughts on Delap? Talk about red cards. One of our very best fighters are about to return to the stage. You know what I'm saying? Come to the stage as our brother says. Delap, I'm not going to get my hopes up about the return because I don't know really if he's actually going to return then, or is there going to be setbacks and stuff. So I'm just going to leave it alone. I'm just going to play dumb like I didn't even read that. And we're getting more game time on Gu now. And he just has to stay fit because the last season it was Jackson got injured, then Gu got injured, then we were screwed. So Gu needs to stay fit. But yeah, of course I want to see Delap back. Of course I want to see the options. But I've supported Chelsea long enough. I know that this return date is a fugazi in terms of it could be the return date, it might not be. So there's no point me getting too excited. When he's actually back, then obviously we'll talk about it. But he's gonna probably need time to ease in as well. I don't want to just throw him back in and then he gets injured again. So he's probably gonna need to incrementally build up his minutes. Where's the all-you-can-eat Chelsea episode after the massive Liverpool win? Brother, if you're following Miz on socials, he's away. He's away in... I'm not sure actually where he is, but he's on holiday or he's away with his family. So there's no episode there. So you're just going to have to wait. You know what I mean? You're just going to have to wait until he's back, and then we'll probably proceed. But I'm sure either next week or the week after he'll be back. Osman doesn't want a Haddy. Oh, yeah, I saw he scored a couple goals there for Galatasaray. Some of the defending, by the way, in the earlier game for Bodo Glimt, if that is who you're playing in a European semi-final, Tottenham, boy, obviously the game's still going on. Some of the defending I saw in that game was nuts. Insanity I'm seeing defensively from them. So, yeah, they don't seem to be the best. Don't seem to be the best. Obviously, Karabag are actually 100% record, but they're currently losing at Bilbao 2-1. So they'll be losing their 100% record, but they actually had a great start to this tournament. Yeah, Caicedo at right back. I'm not worried about Caicedo at right back. If you've seen Caicedo play right back before, he's done it a few times at Chelsea. He's played right back a few times at Brighton when he's had to. He always inverts. He's not really playing right back. He'll play right back off the ball. He'll go out there and support Fofana. On the ball, he's going to come into midfield. Enzo will push up into the twin tens with Buonanotte, and him and Lavia will sit in the pivot. It'll be a 3-2 build-up. Fofana to the right, Tosin in the middle, Hato to the left. It will be Caicedo and Lavia in the two. So it'll be a 5-man build-up as per usual, 5-man attack. And that's there's no issue there. As long as Enzo can't go missing today. That's the thing. Enzo is very up and down this season. Obviously, he's had his impact with some goals here and there, but in terms of his actual general play, sometimes when he goes into the twin tens, he goes missing. You don't see him. Now, obviously, he's just come back from injury, so you got to judge that fairly. But if Enzo's not performing in this game for whatever reason and he's ghosting, I would actually like to potentially see George come in, because I think George The position that George plays is probably just off the striker. He's not really a winger. He's not really a striker, but he can strike a ball. He can really strike a ball. So if we want to go more attacking and we want to go and get someone maybe running off cue, taking shots outside the box, whilst he's here, he'll probably be sold in January. But whilst he's here, may as well bring him on. And if he was playing to the left of that twin 10 and Buonanotte was playing to the right of that twin 10, I think you actually got something quite interesting there. So, but that depends on the way the game's going. That depends on the score. It might be too attacking, to be fair, but I don't know. For me, I just want to see goals today, good performance, win the game. I think we can do that. I think we're equipped. Reece, the top defender, defend him better, man. What the blood fire is this? CJ, hey ho, brother. Listen, I've had people, brother, telling me you're defending him too much because why are you even engaging in this nonsense? Why are you even engaging in this conversation? I've had people telling me you didn't defend him enough like you because what more do you want me to say? I know I didn't mention he's locked up Liao. I know I didn't mention he's locked up Vinny. But you need to understand, I was so triggered. And I didn't even start this argument, by the way. Let's just rerun the tapes. I said he's the best right back in the league. And I was keeping it pushing from that point onwards. I was just here to analyze my game. I wasn't expecting any confrontation or any confliction. Unfortunately, it started. And my head was hot. So I apologize if I didn't mention everything that you had written down on your notepad. But brother, the thing is live, fam. It's live. So sometimes we forget a few things. But really, I shouldn't have to even say it. I shouldn't even have to say these things when it comes down to Reece James. The fact that I'm even having to explain myself in the first place makes me sick. Makes me sick. Like, what are we really doing here? I shouldn't have to explain it. But it is what it is. People want to run jokes. I think anybody who's serious knows exactly what it is. But maybe Robbie wanted to troll. I don't know. These men really believe it. Even after the show, we're debating it downstairs. I'm like, yo, the cameras are off now. Let's just be real. You're still trying to push this. What we need against Arsenal at Stamford Bridge on the 30th of November is top performances from Reece James and Caicedo and 3 points. But these two players in particular, because I remember Kante versus Torreira and all this nonsense. You know what I'm saying? All these comparisons. We need to shut them up with top performances, and that's what happens. At the moment, there's going to be some table bias, and it is what it is. Best defense, our defense hasn't been the best defense, so therefore all the individuals are going to get crucified within it, even if they've been playing well. Mr. Chelsea says, Gittins about to dunk a brace on y'all. Big up, man. Who's he dunking on who? Because we all the same team. We all support Chelsea, brother. So who's he dunking on? Oh, you dunking on the rivals? No problem. It must be the rivals. I love the way you see. Look, this one's funny. I love the way you stood up to Robbie defending James over Timber. High time those bullies at AFTV and their lackeys faced proper Chelsea fan to put them in their place. Look. I understand that you're top of the league. I understand that you're performing and you're playing well, and I get that. But I just like to be fair. I just like to be fair. And I just feel like when Trent was here, everyone was saying Trent's the best right back. Why? Because of what he does going forward. He's just too good going forward. He's too good on the ball. He's too good. James can't talk to Trent. He's too good. He's been injured. Fair. He's not injured anymore. He's not been injured for over a year. So many people in the comment section say, oh, James, he's injury prone. He's not been injured for over a year. So let's just sack off the injury stuff, right? He's been looked after, absolutely. He doesn't play this game today because he's rested. We don't need to use him for today. But now we're talking about attacking attributes and we don't want to hear it. Now we're doing up the Wan-Bissaka stuff. I don't know. We need to pick a lane, football community. It's very confusing. Very confusing. Thankfully, Reece James can go forward and go backwards. And that's where people fall because they're like, damn, he has no weaknesses. You can't name a weakness apart from the injury record he had, which he doesn't currently have anymore. Even Timber was out for a whole year. He had an awful injury. Not saying he's injury prone, but, they've probably actually, it's not like as if he played the first season. So I don't know, man. I find it odd. There's no weaknesses in the brother. And now suddenly we got to lie. You know what I mean? It's crazy. Will Chalobah play on the weekend? I wouldn't probably play him on the weekend. No, not at the moment. I think if you're going to play Chalobah, You got to play him on the right side of defense. You got to play him on his stronger foot. You got to have him playing through or passing through those lines like he does, or playing those long balls over the top like he does. But he can't do that on the left. So the only way is the bench. If you can't play on the right, which Achampong's got to play there right now on form, then you got to be on the bench. We got to try and find that solution on the left, whoever's going to be comfortable playing over there without messing up our build-up play. Maz prediction. My prediction, bro, I'll probably go with a... I'm going to go over 3-0 win. I'm going to go over 3-0 win in this prediction. I think I'm very comfortable in saying that we're going to win. I hope the performance comes with it as well, but you know, you never know. Might be half the game good, maybe hopefully more than half, you know. But yeah, I'm quite confident today, man. I'm quite confident today. I'm not really stressed. I'm just get the early goal, you know, and crack on. That's what it's got to be. There shouldn't really be too many issues, man. I'll be real. I'm not too stressed. It's the Premier League that really does stress me out. But even this weekend, home to Sunderland, you got to take care of business. So this is where we go on a run a bit. You know, we've won Liverpool at home, Benfica obviously now going into the game at the weekend. Forest. So what is that? 3 wins on the bounce. Got to just keep racking these wins up, get the momentum going. Then the players come back from injury. The squad hopefully gets stronger. If I go through our injuries right now, actually, just to bring you up to speed with who's not available, so you can just see the amount of players that are not here. You know, it's a nice group of players to come back if we're winning and they are returning. At least to the bench, it just makes everything stronger. So you've obviously got Delap, Cole Palmer, maybe what is that, December, I don't know. Badia Shil, João Pedro suspended today, and I'm not sure when Isigo is back, to be honest. I actually don't know when he's back. Can't remember the date. Cole was obviously out for the season, so it is what it is. Robbie imagines players would say they don't want to face Timber, whereas top players have already said they don't want to face James. Yeah, they have said that about James. They have. This is the thing, bro. It's like, it's not really, it shouldn't really be an argument, I'll be honest, you know. I didn't hear Liao's and Vinny's putting their hand up to face James at any point, you know. I didn't see that. If I missed that clip, you can send it to me on the socials. Stringer Bell saying Timber's better than Reece, man, will be common knowledge soon, and don't bring up Torreira. Timber ain't no fucking Torreira. Have some respect. It will be common knowledge soon, yeah? What's going to happen? Is Reece James going to lose all of his footballing abilities or something? Let's see, man. Let's see. All right. But it's all good. I love it. I love the debate. Like I said, when you got top players, and Timber's a top player, don't get it wrong. I know I'm going back and forth, but Timber's a top player. When you got top players, you're going to defend your top players. That's just how our football goes. Do you know what I mean? We would never take Gerrard over Lampard or you know, Saka over Palmer over here, and I wouldn't expect others to take that trade. I do think that it's quite obvious that James is better than Timber. So it's not as obvious on Gerrard Lampard. It's not as obvious on maybe Saka and Palmer for a lot of people, but it's pretty obvious for me on James and Timber in terms of the going forward part. But it's fine. The Timber's good, you know. He's good going forward as well. He's not no scrub going forward. He's very good. Good close control. Dribbles quite well. All right. Let's see. Where are we at? Let me actually just check for manager quotes. Let me just check for manager quotes. Is there anything that I've missed? Let me see. So Hato playing against his old club. I believe that's it for returnees today. Let me see. I don't really think we even... Usually we're looking for quotes for context on the decision on the lineup, but I don't think we really even need any context today. I think the lineup's pretty self-explanatory for most part. It's a big game for a lot of these players. They got a point to prove. The centre-back's massive game. We've kept a clean sheet, even a bit fortuitously last game, but we still did. These centre-backs need to get through this game without any individual errors. I don't want to see anybody costing us goals on some foolishness. I think Josh has got to be a nailed-on starter right now. I know it's very early to say that, but when the standards at centre-back this season are so low, if you do string together a couple of good performances, which he has against Isak, against Mateta, You know, I think he's got to be starting. So it's down to the rest of them to fight for that spot now, and whoever provides the best balance. Let's see. I don't think there's anything else quotes wise. Oh, we're meant to be getting a sponsor, guys. Now, again, this is another thing. We'll see it. When I see it, I'll believe it. Do you know what I'm saying? I've heard that we're close to confirming, or we've already agreed a shirt sleeve sponsor. There's meant to be a front of shirt sponsor getting locked in soon. They're in the final stages of the talks. You know, when it's done, we'll see it. But at the moment, not really going over the top about it, because we've been promised plenty and nothing has been delivered. But it would be nice if it was a record breaking deal for the club's history, because I feel like a deal that's taken this long to get done needs to be record breaking. I don't think you can come in with some meaty deal. I think that looks a bit fishy, a bit stupid. So I think, we did have, a new line or a new list of people coming at the back end of the last few months, where they're here for business, that, CEOs and head of business and head of marketing and all these kind of things. I think we had quite a few new staff members. Maybe they have something to do with this sponsor. But this needs to be a record-breaking deal, man. I'll be real, because otherwise it's just some foolishness. But let's see. Let's see if it's let's see what it does. What it is. Red Bull front of shirt. Hopefully not. Hopefully not. I'll be getting Qatar Airways. I don't know who we're gonna get. I just hope that it looks nice, and more importantly, we're getting the big bags. You know what I'm saying? So at least then it's somewhat justifiable that we've been mucking about or negotiating this long. Don't talk about winning at UCL when your team has never. There's a lot of arguing going on. I can see. Let me see. Assad, you got... so yeah, you had a question, Assad, about this on membership anyway. I can't remember if on From My Left it was about this version of Kovacic or the previous. Kovacic was a very, very good footballer, but he couldn't really pass. So he was more of a carrier, dribbler, very press resistant, very similar to Lavia in some ways, in my opinion. Not a proper six, but someone that can play next to the six, but still has a few limitations in their game, that they aren't the most well-rounded midfielder in the world. You don't really look at Kovacic for goals. You're not going to look at Lavia for goals. You don't really look at Kovacic to play that pass. You don't really look at Lavia to play that pass in terms of the pass. So they're actually quite similar, I think. They're quite similar. So in my opinion, yes, I think Enzo has a higher potential, or a higher... he can reach a higher level than Kovacic, but I can't remember what I said. That was probably a month ago, so it's what it is. But he does beat the press pretty well. But then, Enzo is a completely different player, because he is someone that can pass, if he's actually playing at it. He can score. He can, have the ball and keep it and whatnot. He can't dribble at all. He can't dribble whatsoever. He can't carry. And defensively, I don't think there's not loads in it, I don't think there's loads in it. They both try and get themselves stuck in. None of them are like proper tacklers or, mad interceptors. They're kind of just getting about and trying to get involved. But yeah. All right, so yes, hit the subscribes. Absolutely. Let's see. Yeah, the target probably 150. We'll probably try and hit 150 before the end of the year on the subscribers. That's the target. Big up to Saeed again, 200k, madness. Very, very big, and keeps everybody in check. Keep pushing, because look what brother's doing. Look what he's achieving. I'm gonna take a look at the Liverpool. Yeah, I'll take a look at the lineups in the other games actually, just to keep on. Who's playing? I've not even thought about the other games. Sporting, Marseille, Monaco, Tottenham, Frankfurt, Liverpool, Atalanta, Slavia Prague, Real Madrid, Juventus, Bayern, Club Brugge. I don't think the games are... They're all right. There's not really too many spicy games today, to be honest. Not really too many spicy games. No Salah tonight for Liverpool. Florian Wirtz starts, so maybe some changes for Slot. Yeah, Robertson starts and Frimpong starts. Interesting. He's doing something over there. I'll have to catch the highlights on the other matches, but I'm not going to watch them whilst we're watching the Chelsea. Do you know what I'm saying? That's for sure. Bro, listen. We could we could easily get a red card today. I just hope if we do, it's at the end of the game. Don't be doing this and sabotaging the whole result. If you're gonna get the red card and show the ill discipline and immaturity once again, then do it in the 89th minute when we're 3-0 up, and then we can have a laugh about it again. But yeah, it is a bit stupid. And the next game's Karabag. So if you want to save in grace for if we get a red card today, the game's Karabag away next. So really, regardless of who gets sent off today, because someone's going to get sent off because they always do, we should be beating Karabag away with whoever the suspension is, you know. So, you know, we should be all right. It's not like they're missing Barcelona, Napoli away, these type of games. So, but speaking, I mean, Napoli got battered, what was it, 6-2? So I don't even know. I don't even know anymore. So, for all I know, maybe they're not even as difficult as we thought. But they did win the league last year, and they have got McTominay Ballon d'Or contender. So maybe it was just a bad day at the office. I'm excited to see McQueen. Yes, let's talk about the bench, man. Reggie Walsh on the bench and McQueen on the bench. I really want to see these two come on. Reggie Walsh is Maresca's favourite. He's got that same kind of stature to Billy Gilmore. Very, very good on the ball. Very low centre of gravity. Very good, you know, technically. He showed up Matisse Amugu, which is me, but the French version, in Strasbourg. He's currently on the bench at Strasbourg. I said, as soon as he came in, I saw him a few games, I said, this guy's not good enough. And I don't know what kind of financial flipping scheme that we're doing here, but this brother is not a Chelsea player, and he won't be here for very long. And next thing you know, he's been sent off to Strasbourg for financial reasons on the accounts and the books and the UEFA B-list requirements or whatever it was. So he's out. You saw Walsh come on in the Conference League, and within 5 minutes, you can tell he's better than Amugu, and you can tell that he's actually got something about him. So hopefully he can come on. I'd love to see him come on. I'd love to see McQueen come on as well. My queen is Diana, you're funny. I'd love to see him come on, but it all depends on the game state. We can't really realistically expect these guys to come on if this is a nip and tuck, if we're not taking care of business. And in the same breath, I don't want to see Cucurella come on today. I don't want to see Reece James come on today. You know, I don't want to see anyone other than maybe Santos, Garnacho, George, Walsh, and McQueen. Don't really want to see the defenders coming on if they shouldn't have to. Unless Fofana needs a rest, maybe you bring on Chalobah. Maybe Achampong gets a few minutes if Tosin needs a rest because of injuries and whatnot. But, you know, we need to be handling business. Yeah, I mean, the last time Jorgensen and Fofana played together, Jorgensen punched him in the face within 5 minutes against Lincoln. So hopefully that doesn't happen again. I mean, yeah, you're right. Fofana wasn't even technically injured for himself. It was because he was punched and then he got a concussion. So good to see him back. But yeah, hopefully there's no miscommunications back there. Do you guys rate Gu? Because I've been wanting this guy to get more of an opportunity. Look, I think everybody in the Chelsea fan base is on the same page. I don't think it's about how highly or how low anybody rates Gu anymore. I think it's purely about getting the best out of João Pedro. You have to play Gu. You don't have another choice. You don't have any other strikers. Delap's injured. Jackson's at Bayern Munich. And unless you're going to go with someone from the academy, like Sheem, which isn't really realistic at this point right now, maybe he plays against Wolves off the bench. That would be really nice to see him. But you can't play João Pedro up front against these back fives. You can't. So you got to play Gu. And Gu's role for me is very simple. Take attention away from people playing behind you. I'm not asking for, you know, because really there was a comp, right? There was like a 7-8 minute comp on Gu, his impact off the bench against Forest. Let's keep it $100. He's not doing anything that Jackson wasn't already doing. We're not asking for anything more, really. Now, hopefully, in time, he's a better presence in the box. He scores a header. He cuts in on that right foot. He puts it in. I'm not asking for any of that. I'm just asking for someone to occupy defenders and make space for others. And as long as he does that and presses, we're already improving. But really, in terms of strikers, there's a lot more that a striker can do that we should have purchased in the window to have us in title race conversations right now. So Gu right now is just doing what needs to be done. He's doing a job. If he does more than the job with more game time, maybe more confidence, then fantastic. We'll start talking about him. Right now, it's just do a job. And that's it. You know, I'm not gonna say that this is the second coming of R9. We just need a job to be done because no one else can do it. He's the only person that can do the job, and he works hard, and you know he gets himself about, and he's gonna make opportunities for himself just because of that. You know, and then hopefully we can also create. We need to create chances for our striker as well. I don't think we've created a lot of chances for our striker at all, to be honest, in open play. I think we need to do better at that. So I'm looking at Buonanotte today to actually play some passes and try and create for Gu. If he makes runs, find him. You know, if he's in the box, cross to him. We need to start seeing strikers get goals at this club. So yeah, HM, there's nothing to really go back on. To be honest, it's not about liking him or not, bro. It's just about not overrating him. In my opinion, I'm not gonna overrate what I'm watching. What he's doing is very basic stuff up front. Because it's new, people get excited. Jackson does all of this stuff that we've seen so far. There's no comps. It's basic hold up play, it's basic link up play, it's basic pressing, which Jackson pressed incredibly well, and that's it. That's all we've seen so far. So if people wanna, because it's a different person, I don't know, of a different trim, you know, we can lie, but I'm not here to lie. It's exactly the same job. It's the same job. And that's all I'm looking for, is just the same job to be done. Until we start seeing more, then that's all it is. It's just do a job, and the job is an important job to do. But he's very clear of George, absolutely in that position. I don't want to see George there. I don't want to see George there at all. George up front is like playing with 10 men, same as in Cuckoo, 10 men. We've got to play strikers up front, and that's why Gu has to play. George has got to play off the front, and we've got to pray that Gu stays fit now. Gu's got to stay fit because we need Pedro to play behind him. And yeah, we need to. All I want now is I just want to see more opportunities in terms of chances created, so we can see what level of finishing we can get. Because obviously the pressing, all that stuff is great, but I want to see, can this guy be clinical in big games? Can we get chances created for him in the air, on the ground? Can he take those chances? Can he get good quality goals? Obviously, I know he can get the ugly goals. I know he's going to get the tap-ins. I know he's going to follow the ball from the keeper when he spills it. I know he's going to do all that stuff. I know he's going to press the keeper to crap. Then he's going to make a mistake and he's going to roll it in. I know he's going to do all that stuff. If we get the ball to Gu just outside the edge of the box and he just shifts it onto his right, can he find the corner? You know, can he 1v1? I'm going to get a good finish. We need to see all that stuff. We need to see all that stuff because João Pedro, touch wood, you know, no knocks, but we're one injury away from you know, big reliance up front on Gu and Gu only, because then, you know, if there's no João Pedro and no Palmer, it's scary hours. So that's why whilst João Pedro is here and he's available, we need to see some chances for Gu. And I'd play him against Wolves. Yep. To be honest, I don't think Gu's one of them players that needs a rest. Play him today, play him against Sunderland, and play him against Wolves. Keep playing him, game in, game out. Let him get the rhythm, let him get the momentum, let him get the chemistry, the understanding with the others. There's no need to be resting this kid. He doesn't go to international break and play for the senior team. I don't know, maybe he's playing for the under-21s or whatever, but just play him. Just play him in all the games. Play him in all games and let's just create chances for him. Simple. And then we can make a decision in January what we're doing. And obviously Amiga 3 and all these brothers are talking about him now. So maybe he'll come in. So yeah, yeah, you know, me and Don agree, bro. But me and Don in the group chat have been, you know, as much as I teased Don, because I said Maresca don't really rate him, but he's now playing him, which is good. I say to Don, bro, he's got to play. He's got to play. You know, he has to play. Want Esteval to score today. Big up, man. Big up, Chelsea. Come on, brother. Big up. I don't mind who scores. I think anybody who scores today, it's not like as if like any of these guys have got loads of goals on their roster. Any of these front four guys can score, and I'll be happy, man. We need all four of them to score. All four of them need to score. I think Buonanotte scored against Lincoln. Esteval's got a goal against Liverpool. Gittins hasn't got his goal yet, and you always need goals for your striker. So all four of them can score. I'll be happy. I'll be happy out. Yeah. That's the thing. I think our press was getting weaker. and Gu just immediately gets the press back. The intensity, when he comes on, you're seeing the intensity go up. And when he presses, it means other people have to press. One thing I love about pressing, yeah, is when someone does it so well, it makes everybody look so bad around them if they don't follow suit. So now, just because of their intensity levels, you immediately have to up yours, because otherwise it's broadcasted to millions that you are just nowhere near the physical level as he is. So that's the big plus that he brings. Because one of the best things last season about some of our performances is our counter press was on point. And when we press, that is our best performances. Our best performances last season came when we pressed teams to death and we won the ball high up the pitch, and then we created chances from there. We could talk about opening up teams all day long. We could talk about, crossing and we need to press better. And Gu presses. And João Pedro, it's not as intense. It's nowhere near as intense. Jackson was a great presser. Gu's a really good presser. He's a great presser. We need to press. We have to press. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to this, man. It's a good team. The red card badge. Yeah. Weghorst is coming for you, Millhouse. Bro, I don't know, man. I ain't watched Weghorst since he was at Man United, so let's see. Let's see how it goes. We got a spammer. Appreciate the mods. Gusto, yeah, he's not here. He's not here today. Must be injured. You need to know for FPL. Bro, let's just watch the game and see how it goes. But Achampong has to be one of those centre-backs against Sunderland, and then your guess is as good as mine after that. It could be anybody. It's going to be based upon, hopefully, who plays well in this performance, So we're going to keep an eye on it. Tossing at left side centre-back worries me. What I'm hoping, bro, is Caicedo so clear and obviously not a right-back. You're going to see Fofana, Tosin, and Hato as a back three a lot of this game. I don't know how Ajax are going to approach this. I don't know if they're going to be defensive. I don't watch Ajax. I don't know if they're going to try and counter. They got Weghorst up front. Maybe they'll just go long, try and build from him. I'm expecting them to try and use that as some sort of outlet, because you should be against Fofana, Tosin. Tosin's very good aerially, to be fair, but you should try and use Weghorst in that way. He's not quick. But I'm expecting us to play with the three and then the midfielders go from there. So I'm not too worried about Tosin playing on the left, because I do think he's going to be in the middle. But if he's not, then yeah, we'll see. What else have we got? And you know what? Let's be real. Sanchez has been a lot better. He had a bad game against Man United, but for the most part this season, Sanchez has been really good from a shot stopping standpoint. Obviously, yes, there's always the odd pass that goes astray. You're going to get on average 1 or 2 a game, but from a shot stopping standpoint and from a cross collection standpoint, Sanchez has been very good this season. I think the defenders in front of him have let him down an awful lot. Bayern Munich, other games as well. It's only really the Man United game I was pissed off with him. So that's part of the thing. He has his bozo moments for sure, but he's actually been not my biggest. He's not been my biggest headache this season. So that's a big thing, because usually he is. So hopefully Jorgensen doesn't cause me problems. Ty says, is that Messi looking Moroccan fellow on the bench? I don't even know who you're talking about. I'm trying to think who you're talking about. Jorgensen in goal scares me, says 47. Big up to you. Frosty says, funny thing about Arsenal fans, they celebrate the small wins and not the big trophies because they don't win any small club. I hope none of this shit comes back to bite us in May. You know what I'm saying? Big up to the rest of the footballing community. I hope none of this comes back to bite us. We all need to be on our P's and Q's, but we need to win games, and hopefully then we don't have to bite our, we don't have to second guess what we just said here. So, Teamy the Great says, Bro Timber is good, but it's not even close. What else is said? Let's see. I think we read that one already. Big up to you, bro. Vimu says, big up. Vinu says, big up, Matisse. Loved how you backed RJ against Timber. Rivals tend to forget or not rate how brilliant Reece James is overall just because of his injuries. Yeah, I feel like we find this quite often. People are not watching Chelsea, bro. People are not watching Chelsea, and I don't really know why, because I think we're actually very interested and entertaining to watch, but I don't think people are watching Chelsea, because I feel like Chelsea players are top players. Forget the meaty ones, forget the average ones. Our top players have to work twice as hard to get the bare minimum recognition in the wider footballing landscape. I don't know why that is. Actually, I think it's partly due to the fact that there's a lot of punditry that is mainly Liverpool and Man United in this country, especially on the mainstream media. There's not a lot of Chelsea pundits, but I feel like they have to work 10 times harder. They have to do, stuff that is just out of this world to get bare minimum respect. And I'm just like, if Reece James was playing some of the passes, scoring some of the goals, crossing some of the crosses, tackling some of the tackles, if he was doing it at another club, like a Liverpool or an Arsenal, he'd be getting way more respect. And a case in point, a clear, obvious example of this is Madueke at Arsenal in the first few games. The guy was doing exactly the same shit he did at Chelsea, the same dribbling, the same entries into the box, the same carrying, and because he was at Arsenal, he's getting way more waxing lyrical. I'm not talking about from Arsenal fans. I'm talking about just football media in general. Waxing lyrical about Madueke. He's still not scored. He's not assisted. He's doing exactly the same shit he did here against exactly the same opposition. Not in big Champions League games. Not in massive matches against Tottenham and Chelsea and Liverpool. Doing it against just relegation fodder. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Because we saw this shit last season against Wolves when he got the hat-trick. And now suddenly he's a different player. I don't know. I find it strange. I find it odd. But it's not really our problem, bro. We just have to keep it stepping and we have to win games. And then we'll get our respect. It's fine. LJ Brown says, Workhorse is coming for you. Oh, yeah, we read that one out. Big up to you. Kalechi, I really do feel Gu will have a brace with Buonanotte having space to dance. Fofana could be huge for us if he manages to stay fit. Do you think Chelsea can win the league if we win the next 5 games? That is a crazy question. That is a crazy question. At the moment, we aren't set to win the league. No, if you want me to be honest, we have way too many injuries. We have holes in the squad that I don't think we should have. Left wing being one of them, striker being another, and the centre back situation is up for deliberation because of the injury to Levi Colwell. When you're going for a title, in my opinion, you can't have holes in your squad. You can't have massive holes where there's massive gaps in quality. The top players, as always, I keep saying, are ready to go for the league. But there's a lot of players that are not ready to go for the league because the league is about consistency. We're talking you need to be aiming for 90 points. So can Chelsea realistically go and get themselves 85 to 90 points with all of the trials and tribulations they're facing with injuries, on top of the fact that we already didn't fill some of the holes in the squad we should have? No, I don't think we can. I don't think we can get 85 to 90 points this season. You're not going to win the title with 80 points. We're talking 85 to 90 points. The last Chelsea team to do that was Conte, 1 game a season in a back 3, 1 game a week with Gary Cahill, Luiz, and Aspilicueta and Courtois and Hazard and Costa and Kante and Matic. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's and we're doing it. We're in 4 competitions. Nah. This Chelsea team is stacked up right now for about 75 points. If they want to go to 80, we're going to need players to be back fit. If we want to do any more than that, I'm going to need to see some serious improvement in the recruitment in that transfer window in January. And until I start seeing some serious signings on certain positions, like left wing, I'm afraid to tell you ain't happening. So we can hope, though. You know what I mean? I'm more than happy to dream with the rest of you. You know what I mean? We're here to dream. We're here to hope. Win the 5 games, and we're in a great position. We're going into that game on the 30th of November, jousting for the top of the league in a London derby, and we're looking great. We're looking great. But we all know the Christmas period's coming up as well. So it's not really about the next 5 games. That's the point of your question. Your question is about the next 5 games. We should be winning the next 5 games. The next 5 games is not what I need to see. Christmas period. The next 5 games is just to even get us back in the conversation. The Christmas period is make or break, as always. And that's when we really know what we're about. So I suggest we just take it 1 game at a time. We just try and win the next 5, I agree. And then we buckle up. And we try and get people back fit because we got a lot of talent. We've got a lot of talent in the team when everyone's fit. So we're not going to have Colwell, but we can hopefully get the rest of them. And then we go from there. But I'm not thinking about it right now, bro. I think we could definitely win the cups, though. We can win the cups. We can win the... People laugh, but I think we can win the Champions League, bro. I really do. I think we can win the Champions League. That's where my delusional stuff will come, I saw PSG last season. They were awful in the league phase. They barely qualified. It doesn't take much. It's literally like 8 games. And you might draw Benfica in a quarterfinal. You might draw Bilbao in the round of 16. Next thing you know, you're in the semi-final. You're in the last 4. You're in the last 4. Do you know what I mean? So I'm never going to give up on a cup because you don't know who you're drawing, you don't know what you're on, and you don't know who's fit. So people can laugh, but we beat PSG in a one-off. We beat Liverpool in a one-off. We can beat anyone in a one-off. We can beat pretty much anyone in a one-off. So I'm down. I'm down to be, you know, you want a little bit of dream. You want a little bit of Delulu. Absolutely, you can get some Delulu for Champions League. You can get some Delulu. Premier League, I don't do Delulu. Well, at least I try not to anyway. I always tend to get something massively wrong in the Premier League predictions, but I try with us. I try to be as fair as possible, and I still went so bold before the injuries, before the red cards. I went so bold for the Premier League. I was like, the maximum I can see us doing is a second place, and a second place like maybe 80 points. That's the maximum I could see us doing. So I went with it. And maybe we could still do that. You know, if everyone's back fit and we're doing our thing, we could still do that. But unfortunately, that is not a winner's medal. And it's not going to count for anything other than just improvement and progression. But if that team at the top is a certain someone, boy, that second place ain't gonna feel good. It's not gonna feel like shit to me. Right, we're kicking off in a few minutes. I'm gonna get the timer on screen. Let's get the lineups off screen as well. We've already seen enough of that. And we're living life. We're living life. Let's get all of the polls closed as well. Let's get the poll closed. To win a title, you do need some luck as well, man. Can't have Cole Palmer injured until December and be talking really about it. It's peak, bro. But you got to have Cole Palmer at his best form and he's got to be fit. When Cole Palmer comes back, it's most likely that he's going to be a little bit frail and he's going to need a little bit of time to integrate. We ain't got time for all that. That's our best attacker, you know? We need Cole Palmer fit for the whole season, 32 games out of 38 minimum, and he needs to be first season Cole Palmer level. That's a kind of title-winning addition to the team. But when he's not here for that long, it's peak, bro. You know, so you do need a bit of luck. And we ain't got a lot of luck right now of injuries. So I do sympathize with us on that. But that's why you got to build a big enough squad, man. You know what I mean? You got to build a big enough and enough quality in the squad, and then you don't have any concerns. But yeah, if we keep getting injuries like that, then the writing's on the wall, I'm afraid. Right, timer. Where is this timer? Boys are all lined up. They're standing outside. Chelsea at home to Ajax. So good to be back in the Champions League, man. I don't even know what a Thursday night is anymore. Them Thursday nights, I ain't even really paying attention unless it's Strasbourg. It's beautiful to not even think about football on a Thursday night and just, it can be an option. It's not mandatory. It's beautiful. Last season, everybody's playing Tuesday, Wednesday. We're having to watch. And then we're packing up on a Thursday for some 3 p.m. fixture. It's crazy. Right. We're not far from kickoff. So let me get this sorted. But that's what's frustrating, because a couple tweaks and a little bit more luck, we could have definitely been in it, in a serious, race for this thing this season, I think. But we always sell ourselves a bit short, guys. We always sell ourselves short. Right, we're not quite kicking off. Let me see. I want this timer to be in sync. Right, they're just doing the coin toss. We're nearly there. There, yeah. Esteval's gonna have to do a madness, bro. Yeah. Yeah. Big season. Let's see how we do in the first 10-15. There's no Club World Cup badge, so there's no cover. We're not covering it. We're not covering the Club World Cup badge. Right. I didn't think this shirt would really look great with the Club World Cup badge personally, so I didn't go for it. I didn't go for it. Just said I got it on the other two. I don't need it. It's absolutely pissing down with rain at Stamford Bridge. I didn't even know. Obviously, I'm in the basement, so I don't even know if it's raining, but it's pissing down. Pissing down with rain. All right, we're about to kick off. Chelsea at home to Ajax. 6 points out of 9, please. In the champs. That's not even the timer. Why does this always happen to me, man? Bear with. But yeah, get this 3 points in the bag. We've played our I don't know, Barcelona maybe tougher than Bayern. I don't know, splitting hairs, isn't it, guys? Bayern away is probably tougher than Barcelona at home. That's what I said at the time. I'll probably stick with it. Company's starting to get his feet under the table. We've played our toughest Champions League game already. So get the 6 points out of 9. Take it. Gonna get the timer up in a minute. Almost in sync. Chelsea just in possession. I need a better performance from Lavia today as well. I don't think Lavia was great at all in the last game, especially in the first half. Very, very annoying performance, especially with the things that he's good at. He was just giving the ball away and build-up wasn't on point. Maybe others around him not helping, but yeah, needs to be better today. So we're locked in. Big up the chat. We're locked in. What we got? So yeah, you're seeing that back three already, and you're seeing almost Enzo, Lavia, and Caicedo just ahead of the back three, so almost a 3-3, but Enzo's pushing back up. You're going to get a 3-2 build-up, and we'll see if Enzo drops deep to come and get the ball, but he shouldn't really have to. If you've got Lavia, Caicedo, and sitting in front of the back three, shouldn't really need Enzo to come back in there and drop in and get the ball as well. You're probably going to see a lot of box crashing from Enzo today, as per usual. To try and get that goal, and also to stay a bit closer to Gittins to give him a little bit of a link. And he's on that right left-hand side right now. Very poor cross. Didn't really get any lift on it. Hato's just pushed him away. Free kick. So, yeah, you're going to get that 3-2 build-up. You're going to get Lavia and Caicedo in that pivot. And you're going to get Enzo in those half spaces. And it really, that's the only part of the team where I'm like, yeah, let's see. Because you could definitely make a case that if that's your set on the ball formation, Tyreek George doubling up with Gittins on that left would be interesting to watch. I'd like to think there would be a little bit of chemistry. They played together for the England under-21s. I know they played against scrubs, but Gittins had a nice little jinky-majinky, and George had a nice finish. So I wouldn't actually mind, like I said earlier, with a nice little George Gittins link up on that left-hand side. You got Esteval and Buonanotte link up on the right. I think that's as fun as I can think right now, as fun as I can think of in terms of combinations in a game like this. Oh, that's good, Lavia. Go on. Oh, Buonanotte, play it. Nice. Enzo, good. Oh, the pass. The pass! Enzo! Enzo Fernandez! He's not put enough on the pass. We mustn't forget it's been raining. I keep saying in broad daylight, this guy's a really good passer. And it's like he's playing against me. It's like he wants me to be wrong. He's clearly not got he's not got the weight of pass right with the conditions. He thought the ball would move a lot quicker across the ground. But it didn't. So let that be your warning, brother. But yeah. I keep saying he's a good passer and then he just wants to go and pass like that. He was a very good passer at Benfica, so. Come on, guys. Right, so Ajax in possession. Nah, all you can eat's not done. He'll be back when Miz is on holiday. I thought he told you, or he would have told you what was going on, but yeah, it will be back when he's back from holiday. Yeah, I mean, listen, people will say I overrate him, Enzo. That's fine. I'm not really actually going to argue with that because I can understand why you would think that I overrate him. I can actually understand that. Last season, I think he was very good. I think he was our top three, top three best player, top four minimum, behind or maybe jousting with Palmer. But I think he was better than Palmer, to be honest. Last season, I think he was third behind Kukure and Caicedo. So. And I remember he had a very slow start to last season. He was benched a bit in a period in autumn for Lavia. And then he came back and he was brilliant over the winter period. And then he was really good towards the end of the season. So we saw a very good campaign last year. He's off to a slow start this campaign. I'm hoping that he improves. It does swing a little bit, the form. And the form shouldn't be swinging, let's be real. You know, he's top money we paid. So we need to see consistency. But yeah, I do rate him, but I get it. I get it if people think that I overrate him. He hasn't justified the price. I'm never going to say he's justified the price. Absolutely not. It's very difficult to justify that price, but he definitely hasn't justified it. Jorgensen's come out, but Fofana has just dealt with it himself, which is good because I didn't really know where Jorgensen was really going anyway. And now we're back on the ball. We're back on the ball. So here's Caicedo. Let me ask the chat. Has Caicedo justified the 115 million? Just put yes or no in the chat. I'm actually asking because he's been our best player this season, best player last season. Has Caicedo justified the 115 million? Is that the level? Yeah. Cool. Resounding yes. Cool, perfect. So yeah, so there you go, Enzo. That's the level. That's the level. Cutting in, Ajax. Ooh, oh my days. Oh my days. We got away with it a bit. There you go. So that's the level. That's the level, Enzo. It's a bloody high level. But it is exactly how it should be. That's exactly how it should be. That's the level. Seven minutes 30. Right, come on, boys. Let's put something together. Here's Esteval on the right. Good switch. Okay, well done, Gittins. Well done, Gittins. Oh, is he offside? Oh, yo, I was about to say that was a fantastic first touch. Just look at his switch. Is he off? Oh yeah, he's off. Oh, he's way off. He's got to do better there. Great touch though on the shoulder. Look at that. Lovely touch. Such a shame, man. Just got to stay on side. And you can see the whole line as well, so you just got to pay attention. He's ball watching, basically, is what's happened. He's ball watching, he's not watching the line. Yeah, good pass. Yeah, good pass. Good pass from Enzo. Listen, that's standard, bro. That's the bare minimum. That brother was built to switch play. That's what he's got to be doing. A midfielder's got to, midfielder like him, you got to be able to switch play, man. You know what I mean? This is Chelsea Football Club. Got to be able to switch play. Should be bread and butter to switch play. Switch and play. I don't think it should be that difficult. I think now when you're breaking lines and you're waiting a pass over the top and you got to put some perfect weight on it, or you got to put some backspin on that, yeah, then we're talking some elite level passing. That's what we're talking. Tossing, nice. Esteval. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. I'll keep you up to date with the scores as well. I think Bayern Munich have taken the lead against Club Bruges. I'm guessing Harry Kane. Oh, no, it's not. It's Carl. Not sure who that is. Corner. Esteval's on the corners. See if we get a good delivery. We've got Fofana in there. We've got Tosin in there. We've got Hato in there. I think you really probably are looking at Tosin as the most likely candidate. Ball comes in. Flicked on. Oh, unlucky. Unlucky, unlucky. 10 minutes in. Unlucky. Yeah, flicked on. "10 minutes, 30 seconds in." Ball in. Cleared. "11 minutes. Come on, boys. Get that nice early goal. Let's see if we can get a good press going now, man. I don't want to see these guys just comfortably playing out from the back. We need to get some shots off as well. Weghorst holding it up. The guy's a giant. Weghorst is massive, you know. Guy's built like a proper shithouse. See, look at that. Bruv, what kind of switch is that? Jesus. Do you guys remember the just watch it. I just reminded really. Chelsea at home to Ajax. I don't know if we've played them at home since the 4-4 when Ziyech scored past Kepa on the set piece, and what else was there? Obviously, Reece James scored in that game. I think we went 2-0 down, if I remember rightly, or 4-2 down. I think it was 4-2 down. And then we came back. And that was a mad game. I was at that game. I nearly fell off the top of the stand. Yeah, Kepa was in goal. We haven't. Okay, Ajax fan, we haven't. So yeah, that was one of the best games at Stamford Bridge, man, in the Champions League. That was brilliant. 4-1 down. Sorry, 4-1 down. Jesus Christ. So yeah, then it went back to 4-2. But yeah, 4-1 down. That was a mad night, man. I don't remember being 4-1 down, to be fair. I remember being 4-2 down. Unlucky. I remember being 4-2 down, and I was just like, what on earth is going on? Because at that point, I don't think I'd been to maybe more than like 1 or 2 Chelsea defeats. Because when I was younger, I used to go to more like the cup games, so we would always win the cup games at home. Esteval, unlucky. I'd always go to games that we were gonna win because they were lower for loyalty points. The tougher games, it's more difficult to go because the tickets are scarce. So I never really got to go to those. But that game now, I thought, yo, 4-2 down. I thought, yo, this might get spooky for me. But we managed to come back. That was limbs, man. That was brilliant limbs. It's Esteval. Unlucky. Right. Did we have a winner ruled out? I can't remember. Did we? And we should have won it. Maybe we did, you know. I can't remember. Can't remember. Mate, you know what? You know when you have limbs, the limbs are so good. Your brain starts hurting, bro. That's how good the limbs were. The limbs were so good, I got a headache. I got a headache from the limbs, bro. I didn't even feel well. When you have limbs that good, bro, you don't feel well after that because you're shouting, your head is banging, and then you're just a little bit off after that. I'm not gonna lie. So the human brain weren't built for limbs like that. So, bro, it took me a while to get back to normal. So I don't even know what happened after that, to be honest. Here's Hato. Go on. Oh, unlucky. I'd love for Hato to score against his old club, to be fair. That's actually a shout. That's actually a shout. KiiND scores. Yeah, they're going to win, man. I mean, who they... Bruv, it's going to be some battering over there. Let's be real. It's going to be a battering. Oh, someone's getting booked. Red card. What? Oh, I need to... Yellow card. Yellow card. No, not a red. Should have been a red. That's a rough one, man. Studs up right on the ankle. Bro, can we not get a VAR on that just to check it? Look. Oh, come on. Come on, that's a bit over the top, man. Where's the referee? Where's the VAR when you need it? Studs up on the ankle. We can't even get a VAR. He's going to check. Cause it's a dangerous tackle. He's high, you know. Look. He didn't even take any time. He didn't even take any time with that one. Broski, that was the quickest VAR check you'll ever see in your life. That's all I wanted was a VAR check. As soon as you get the VAR check, you're going to get the red card. But that was so quick. He just looked at it once and said, yeah, we're done here. You're done. And there's no complaints from Taylor. There's no complaints. He looked guilty as hell because he knows. He knows that was a dangerous tackle. You've gone in, studs up, at the ankle, nowhere near the ball. What are we doing here? Hey. Hey, what's going on? We didn't say who's gonna get the red card. You know what I'm saying? We didn't say who's gonna get the red card. Maybe it's you, fam. Maybe it's you, bruv. What are you saying, Ajax? Maybe this shit's for you. Hold that. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I keep it on anyway because we could still get 10 men ourselves. But that's mad. Every single game we play, somebody's getting sent off. This time it's Ajax. Yo, come on, Chelsea. Let's turn it up a notch now, man. Let's get some life going. Ball in. Headed across. Go on. Excuse me. 1-0. Come on. Yes. It's Mark Yu with a tap-in. He gets his goal. 17 minutes in, straight off the free kick. Don't worry about a thing, because every little thing gonna be all right. Where's Taylor? Come on, the red card FC. Let's go. Mark Yu with a goal. Fantastic. Again, just being in the right place at the right time. It's not got to be pretty. It's just got to be done. Yeah? Look at him. He's standing in an offside position. Just watch this. They take the free kick. They take it short. He never gets back on side because he's not waiting for the ball. Goes all the way through and he's all alone. It's absolutely fantastic striker play. That's fantastic striker play. And only strikers really do that. You know, if you're a midfielder, if you're a winger playing up front, you're not thinking like that. That's a proper striker's goal. He's right there. It's a pretty simple finish, but you still got to get short, make sure you get a good connection. Good assist for Fofana. Happy days. Happy days, baby. And that's what strikers do. They put themselves in the position to score goals. That's what's got to be done. That's what's got to be done. 1-0 to Chelsea. Let me change the score. That's been a fantastic few minutes for us, hasn't it? We got a red card for the opposition and we got a goal. Absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Can't complain. Can't complain. We'll take it. Frimpong's been hooked. What in the world? Oh, shit. They're calling it sweaty pieces in the chat. Oh, shit. I don't know if it was a sweat. It wasn't really a sweaty piece, guys, because we took it short and there was a lot of passes. So it was basically an open play goal. It wasn't a sweaty piece, man. Nah. Sorry, guys. It wasn't a sweaty piece, bro. It wasn't a sweaty piece. That's you. That's you next door. It wasn't a sweaty piece, man. Sorry. Better luck next time. That was open play. Frimpong hamstring. Oh my days. What's going on over there? Well, listen, that's their business. Do you know what I'm saying? That's their business. We'll reconvene in the Premier League weekend. But right now, Champions League. Right, we're gonna go through the rest of the super chats at half time, maybe. Unless anything needs to be read now. Nah, we can do it at half time. Everything's already. Gittins is on the ball, cutting in. Here's Caicedo. Good play, Bonanotte. Go on. Nope. Okay. Try and get that second, but listen, 10 men, 1-0 up. Should be winning this now. No stress. Should be having a good night. That's exactly what we needed. Lovely stuff. Happy days. Flicked on. Is Lavia. Is toss in now. Hatto. Gittins. Hatto. Switch. Header. Oh no, take it down. Go on, Esteval. Go on. Oi, Esteval, joga bonito. Unlucky. Unlucky. Hey, if he's injured on everything I own Ajax, you're in trouble. On everything. He better be all good. Oh, look at the fucking tackles, man. What are these man on? What are these man actually on? These man don't know how to tackle. They always go studs up and they go straight in and there's no accuracy or anything or intent to get the ball. Where's this referee with the cards? Where's this referee with the cards, man? Absolutely insane. Honestly. Here's tossing. He should have dived. Do you know what? You're right. He was actually too honest. Because he was so honest, the referee didn't look at it. If he had gone down straight away, which he's more than entitled to. Here's Gittins. Give me a good delivery. Ow, Gittins! The delivery. The delivery's not good, son. The delivery's not good. I'll keep it a buck, bro. The crossing's not there. What, you think the delivery was good? And you think Esteval should have been there? I don't know, bro, man. I don't know. I thought it was overhit personally. But Fez, maybe I'm wrong. Ajax fans are booing. They're vexed at their manager. Oh yeah, no, you can see it. Yo, what's happened to that club? What's going on at that club, bro? Low block's about to be nasty. We're about to get another manager sacked, boys. Yo. Here's Hatto. Here we go. Here's tossing. But you know what? I don't mind the low block because we need to figure out that anyway. You can as a top team, you can never face enough low blocks in terms of when the game's already probably won. Go on, Gittins. Oh, unlucky. Like in a situation like this against 10 men in a Champions League game where, listen, we're 1-0 up and we're gonna win, in my opinion. Do you know what I mean? I'm not stressed about this. It's a matter of time before the next goal, etc. I think a low block is good for us because we need Bonanotte to break this down. We need Esteval to break this down. You know, it's good training. It's good practice. So as much as it would be more fun to maybe see us play against a high line and they're coming at us and we're just walking it in, that is probably you can't take as much from that as you can against a low block, because the next few fixtures we're playing against teams that are all lesser, so we need to be able to break teams down, and that starts this weekend. Frankfurt have taken the lead against Liverpool. It's 1-0 in Germany. I might just have a little sneaky little look what's happened. I'll take a look. I'll have a look. I'll have a look at who scored and whatnot, because why not? You know what I mean, chat? I might as well have a little sneaky peek. I wasn't going to look, but I'll have a look. Here's Enzo. Enzo, play it. Nice. Out wide, Esteval. I'm looking at the replay now. I'll have a look. Ball in. Blocked. So Frankfurt were on the... Yeah, we got... All right, cool. Stoppage in our play. So Frankfurt were coming forward on a transition, it looks like. On the right... Is he onside? I don't think that can be given as off, because he's not interfered with the ball. He's not really in the line of sight of the goalkeeper. I think that's 1-0 Frankfurt. Yeah, it's 1-0 Frankfurt. There's no offside there. So yeah, 1-0 to Frankfurt. 1-0 to Frankfurt. Sausages, bro. Come on. What we love to see. Yo, this Liverpool crashing is absolutely insane. Are we about to get a 5 in a row? Are we about to get a 5 in a row? Oh my God. You know what, bro? I wouldn't usually do this, but you know what? We're all having fun. Gittins is coming forward. There's no stress over here, bruv. Caicedo, give me my second. Oh! It's 2-0! It's 2-0! Caicedo! Come on! Yes! 2-0 Saeed! Woo! Yo! Bro, Liverpool losing again! Come on!
Please, if you have some time, go and check that goal.
I've watched it. I've watched it. I've watched it.
It's an absolute
Come on.
banging goal.
Oh my.
Open, bro.
Oh.
That's a nasty deflection.
It's a mad deflection, but we don't care.
Aye, that is.
We don't care, bro. That's another goal for Caicedo. We're gonna call it as it was. Like he hit it like skulls, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
How many goals is Caicedo gonna get this season, Saeed? At this point, bro, man's looking like he's looking like a box-to-box midfielder to me, bro.
Bro, how much you got now?
I have to go check, bro. I can't even keep count. Looking like a box-to-box midfielder. Looking like a well-rounded midfielder to me, chat. What we saying? What we saying, chat?
You might get more than right.
Maybe. I don't want to start any problems, but you never know. Yo, let me take a look.
Grizz Card's getting cooked again on Thursday.
Bro, Grizz is getting cooked, bro. Grizz is finished.
That's already saying, I'm going to be 20, 30 minutes late in that. Brother, time, bro.
Oh. So Caicedo's got 3 goals in the league. He's now got 1 in the champs. And yeah, that's it. Because he's probably not played the cup game. Yeah. He's got 4 goals.
That's decent for a holder.
That's very, bro. We might be getting double digits. If he gets 5 before Christmas, we might be getting 10 goals this season, bro.
That's what I'm saying, bro. It's a madness.
Madness.
By the way, I think Florian Wirtz gave the ball away.
Oh, did he?
Before they scored.
Bro, what's Benjamin 10 doing over there, bruv?
Florian Wirtz is so bad.
Go on.
Look, he's saying sorry to Conor Bradley.
Oh.
Bro, this slot guy's lost it. I genuinely think it.
Nah, he won't.
No, I'm being dead seriously, bro.
He won't.
Slot might get sacked, bro. Real talk, bro. Because what it is, yeah, imagine this, yeah, you've been given a house,
Yeah.
to manage, bro, and you're messing up the furniture, you're doing a madness, bro. I'm telling you, this expensive squad. If this was like, let's say, for example, yeah, a team that was last season and he only had like 1 or 2 signings, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, they spent 500 million, bro. Bro, and Conte got sacked. Ranieri got
Nah,
sacked,
but the Liverpool's a different type of club. They won't sack him. I think he could finish as long as he finishes in the top 4. They'll give him another season. They won't sack him, bro.
bro.
That's not how they operate. Them directors there are not gonna sack him. Trust me. However, the hums, bro.
The hum-hums.
The hums.
Who's gonna crack? Is it gonna be Mons? Is it gonna be Grizz? Is it gonna be, you know what I mean? Hussam? Who's gonna crack first?
Hey, he's giving a penalty. The fuck? All right, I'll give you a call back. Things are going a bit left.
Does Ajax come? What?
Bye. What the fuck? What's going on? We were just having a nice time, having a party. You know what I mean? Tossing. Come on. So that's another centre back making another error. Bro, look, he's not going anywhere. You don't need to make the challenge, bro. You don't, Unks. You don't need to make the challenge, Unks. He's not going anywhere. There's 3 other defenders. Who's made the challenge? Is it Unks or is it Lavia? Because Lavia's looking hella depressed. I think he's just angry with Unks. There's no need to make the challenge. That's so unnecessary. So this is another individual error. So I'm afraid now, Unks, that's you out of the running for Sunderland. That's another one out of the running. On to the next centre-back. My goodness, where's the common sense in the defending these days? Everything's always got to be in the moment, how we feel. Come on, Unks, man. Bro, it's just foolishness, bro. It's just some silliness, bro. I keep saying it. If you're going to give away a penalty and you're going to get a red card, 2 things that no one ever wants to see. It's got to be last ditch. It's got to be last man. It's got to be absolutely necessary. And every time I see it, it's never necessary. It's never necessary. Every time it's avoidable. Let him carry on dribbling. Where is he going? He's running into next man. There's 2 other Chelsea players there. He's running into one of our guys. And they're going to stop him. So what are we doing right now? Man's defending like as if it's his last breath. And here we got a penalty to... Let's see if we can have a Jorgensen save or we're going to be 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. Jorgensen did dive the right way, but nah. He's not got down quick enough. 2-1, guys. No clean sheet. More nonsense from centre-backs. Oh, Jorgensen, you could have got there. Look. Oh, unlucky. Do you know what? He did dive the right way. It's a good pen. It is a good pen. It's not right in the corner, but it's right along the ground. It's quick as well. It is what it is. Not really going to blame the goalkeeper for not saving a penalty. It's more about giving away the penalty. Don't give away the penalty. And maybe Unks is going to be the red card. Maybe I have to take a look at the poll. Maybe Unks is going to be giving us the red card tonight on the red card roulette. On the red card roulette, it's going to be Unks. I don't know. Because remember, I'm not taking off this red card because just because they got a red card doesn't mean we can't get one. That's not how it works. So it could still get spooky on the red card situation. They're arguing with the referee now. Disappointing. Really what I wanted was a errorless defensive performance from the centre backs, but it doesn't seem like I'm gonna get that. I'm not gonna get that. Ekatiké's equalised. Ekatike has equalised. He's the only one keeping them above water in the attack. And he scored against his old club. Guys, quality, man. I'm going to see the goal at half-time, but we were so close. We had just signed Ekatike. I had the thumbnail ready in the back end for 3 weeks. He's the only player outside of Simmons, but Simmons was, you know, we were meant to get that done. We just never bid because we never sold Jackson in time, and then we chose Garnacho. But Ekatike is the only one that I had in the back end, because, you know, in the window, guys, I was doing the transfers, like they were in the back end, releasing as soon as the thing dropped. Ekatike is the only one I got wildly wrong. I was like, Chelsea are gonna replace Jackson with Ekatike, and we're gonna be eating. And I had the whole video ready, all the analysis, all of the breaking down, everything ready, video in the drafts. I'm just sitting there waiting for this bid. Never comes. Never comes. Not one bid, not one little nothing. I said, Ross. And you guys remember, because then we obviously did it when he joined Liverpool, we covered it, and I said, guys, I'm not even gonna lie. This guy's good. This guy's good. From what I've watched, this guy's good. I'm not even gonna tell you no lies. I like this guy. I like this guy a lot. He's the baby Isak, fam. He's the baby Isak. He looks good, man. He's doing his thing. 35 minutes gone. Yeah, Mike Maignan was another level of jarring. Not gonna lie, you're right. So here we are. Ooh, Ajax playing. He might be the man said, baby, he might be the father. Bro, you're funny. You're right, man. He might be the father, bro. Maybe Isak is the baby Ekatike. You know what I'm saying? I won't disrespect Isak like that. He did back-to-back 20-goal seasons, so I'm gonna leave it. But yeah, he needs to fix up. Right, Hato. Do you know what? I guess the positive is that at least it wasn't Hato that made the mistake. At least it was Tosin. And what I mean by that is we all really want a left footer to play next to Achampong. So Hato's not done no wrong. So that ups his chances of starting at the weekend next to Achampong. Even though it's two teenagers, even though there's no experience and it's a gamble. But do you know what? If Tosin and Chalobah are going to be making these type of errors anyway, I hear it. We may as well just play the kids. Because at least they're better on the ball. On the left, Hato better on the ball than all the other guys. And Achampong's doing his thing. And if they do make a mistake, then we can just chalk it off as them being young. Can't really chalk off mistakes with Tosin and Chalobah when they're 25 and 28. So, 26. So, yeah. Maybe Tosin's looking for that red card. You know, he's just committed another foul. Now this guy's bleeding. Look at this. Oh my God. Tosin, he's bleeding, bro. And you're already on a yellow card. I don't know. Are we gonna say it's an accident? Am I about to be vindicated? Am I about to be vindicated by wearing this? This is a common unk trait that we're seeing here. Maresca, I wouldn't mind if you hooked him. I wouldn't mind if you took off unks. Because I don't know what's going on right now. I met his brother at Top's event. Liverpool are 2-1 up. Who scored? Van Dijk. And yeah. We spoke, man. But I said he was a good freebie. Because you can't lose on a freebie. But that also means there's some good profit. Unks, there's some good profit on your head top, bro. I'll be real. Next summer, there's some profit margins that can be made on your transfer out. So I know you said in the press conference you don't mind being the oldest, but I can smell some profit if you don't stop this nonsense. He's a squad player. He is. But the problem is we got too many squad players in centre back. We got too many squad players, and not enough A grade centre backs. So he needs to pattern up. If we actually go down to 10 men, I just have to laugh. Genuinely, I just have to laugh if we go down to 10 men. He's not sending him off for clattering into my man here. Even though he's bleeding out. All right. Do you know what? That's Unk's last warning, I'll be honest. That's his last warning. So, you know, you nearly sent someone to the hospital. You're giving away a penalty. The sofa score rating is looking peak. So we have to be careful now about what we do. Might have to take him off. Oh man. 5 minutes to go until halftime. Five minutes to go. What was this? Fofana went up for the header. Woo! Yo, Air Fofana. Jesus. That was a leap, you know. That was a serious leap. Fofana. Air Fofana. Air Wesley. Air Wesley. Oh, has Verts done something? Did he get an assist? Oh, he had to do something at some point, didn't he? Gakpo assist. Oh, he didn't get an assist. It was Gakpo. Oh, so he's still Ben 10. He's still Benjamin 10. 4 minutes till half time plus injury time. Still 2-1. Not worried about the result, but certainly, you know, want a third, want a bit more of a cushion now that we've conceded that goal. And anybody that is looking like they're going to get sent off, then we're going to need to talk about if they're going to finish this game, because I don't really have time for that. Ball in. Oh, somebody's got to commit. Somebody's got to commit. It's a great ball in from Esteval on the right. It feels like it just goes past everybody. Gu's almost taking the attention away from Enzo. And then he's just stretching. But Gittins has got to commit as well. You've got to commit. Once that ball's been struck by Esteval, you're not offside. So you've got to commit. You've got to judge the flight of the ball better, and you've got to commit to the back post, because he could have easily got that and he would have had time and space as well. He's seen it come all the way through. Kevin 11 soon come. So a few minutes left. Entertaining first half. There's been goals, there's been penalties, there's been red card, there's been all sorts of madness. What's this? Couple minutes. Gittins. All right, come on. Okay. Oh my God. Weghorst. Weghorst is so confident that he's got the ball. But all I've seen is this man clatter into Enzo Fernandez. That's all I've seen. So I don't know what this guy's talking about. I don't know why he's so animated. Oh, piss off. You've clattered into him. You've literally clattered into Enzo Fernandez. Why on earth do you think you've got the ball? Why on earth do you think for a split second that you've won the ball? You've literally gone through the back of Enzo Fernandez. You've gone through Enzo Fernandez. I don't even think you've even touched the ball. Another idiot. Another stupido. Fantastic for us. Enzo Fernandez bagged this, and we move into the sunset. But these players today giving away penalties, idiotas. Why are you diving in? Where was Enzo going for you to do that? Where was he going for you to make that challenge? These lot are so stupid, fam. Let's get this third goal and keep it moving, man. Enzo Fernandez to take the penalty. Go on. Yes! 3-1 to the mighty Chelsea. Enzo Fernandez. You know what I'm saying? 3-1. Listen, I don't know what's going on with the individual errors today. I don't know why people are doing dumb things, but hey ho, it ain't our problem. When it comes to Weghorst there, 3-1. Crazy decision making for that tackle. Crazy ideas. And that should be signed, sealed, and delivered 3 points in this league phase to move us into quack bags. Yeah, quack bags away from home in Azerbaijan's. We keep it stepping. Liverpool are 3-1 up as well. Konate's just scored against Frankfurt. So, you know, they're just mirroring our score right now. But I don't know what Weghorst was thinking. Just watch this tackle again. Oh, my God. Oh, so you might have touched the ball after you clattered into my midfielder and sent him to the Netherlands. And then you may have touched the ball for a split second. That's still a penalty, mate. You don't get to absolutely clatter into someone, take them all the way out of the game, and then your little pinky toe touches the ball at the end of the clattering, and you say, oh, I got the ball. Mate, you got the man. More of the man than the ball. Off you pop. So 3-1, perfect timing as well. Get it before halftime, and then listen. This is brilliant because what we need at the end of all this is to hopefully see Reggie Walsh, and we need to be seeing hopefully McQueen and hopefully George. You know, so we can start resting some players as well for the weekend. Esteval maybe gets a rest even if he doesn't need it. So all of these things for the weekend. So yeah, I'm happy. Make all them changes. It's looking good. It's looking very good. Yeah, Santos as well. Yeah. Bring on Santos on. I agree. He needs some confidence. Is there any Ajax fans in the chat? There was a couple Ajax fans. Talk to me about your team. Because what is this what you guys do on a regular basis? Esteval needs the minutes. You want to see 90 minutes from Esteval. Fair. I kind of want him to start at the weekend on the right with Neto on the left. I don't know if 90 minutes hampers him from starting. I don't know. But yeah. We've got a free kick to defend now. Yeah, they're singing. Chelsea fans are singing. He's just a shit Andy Carroll to Weghorst. Couple minutes to half time. This is as good as it gets, guys, in terms of how comfortable it is, how easy everything is. Getting them 3 points in this competition. Very rare is it this easy. So we just have to enjoy ourselves, man. I knew it was going to be a nice night. I knew it was going to be comfortable. I wasn't stressed. The lineup's calm. Obviously tossing other ideas, trying to play against us for a moment. But apart from that, it's easy peasy, boys. So we have to just take it all in and just enjoy, sit back. Because very rarely do Chelsea give us these stress-free games and these stress-free watch-alongs. Most of the time, there's something happening that you have to worry about. So we have to just take it, bro, and enjoy because usually it's a madness out there. Caicedo's on the ball. Enzo. Nice little triangles in midfield. Enzo into Gu. Good touch into Lavia. Out wide into Esteval. Esteval on the right. Oh, my days. He's had a two-pack. Hey, ref. Referee's laughing. And I'm laughing as well. Yo, have these lot stuck a little cheeky bet on or something? We need to investigate these Ajax defenders. Has someone stuck a cheeky one on the counter? What's going on here, Ajax? What's going on? It's another penalty. Just watch. He has one bite at the cherry, doesn't get the ball. Second bite at the cherry, doesn't get the ball. Penalty. And Esteval's like, no. I'm not going to keep standing up for this bullshit. I'm going to go down. And rightly so. Because now you've got yourself a penalty. And last time they fouled him and he stood up, he didn't get the free kick. So Enzo's handing the ball to Esteval. Oh, it's so lovely. This is beautiful. Sharing is caring, man. Yeah, sharing is caring, man. We love to see it. Esteval, step up. Bag this one for me, please. Don't miss now. I need this Esteval goal. I need this Esteval goal. Enzo Fernandez sharing and caring and whatnot. Go on, man. Yo, let's get a demolition here. Let's get a nice little 7-1. Little 6-1. Following the footsteps of PSV. Their rivals. Go on, please bag this for me, boy. Yes! And it's a beautiful penalty as well. He's put it right in the top corner. The star boy. The star boy. Come on. Beautiful penalty. Took it like a seasoned vet. 4-1 to Chelsea. Esteval scores. He won the penalty. Enzo handed it over. And the wonder kid, the star boy, has stuck it in the top corner. Hey, let me go watch this penalty again. Look at it. Look at even that little run-up. Just, yeah. Come on. Look at that, boy. Confidence. Confidence at the highest level. Lovely to see. Beautiful penalty. Because, you know, you could have scuffed it and it could have got bumbled in and something. Maybe don't let him take it again. But nope. Nope. That looks like a good penalty taker to me. Big up Steve. Side netting, unsavable. Half time. What a brilliant, brilliant end to that half. And do you remember when we were speaking about it before the game? We don't care who scores. We don't care who. Anyone needs these goals. We got Esteval who scored. We've got Guy. We've got Enzo on the penalty spot. And really, to be fair, we were saying before the game, he could do with a little bit more, you know, form and influence on the game and whatnot. We've had it all. It's been a great first half. We've got 10 men here we're up against. Obviously, Caicedo, I forgot about him. He scored. His was more deflected, though. Listen, we have an opportunity here, ladies and gentlemen, to do two things. Because this is beautiful, by the way. Yeah? Big up to everybody in the building. It don't get better than this. It don't get better than this. Welcome. Come, take a seat. Take a seat. I know you are coming in from wherever other platform you've been on, TikTok, you know, Twitter. Come take a seat. It doesn't get any better than this. 4-1 up at halftime. 10 men at home. The rain is down. It's, you know, the rain's coming down, so the ball's slick. It's moving across the grass. It's beautiful. They got a bunch of bozos in their defense. We had a bozo moment. They've got multiple bozos. They're giving away penalties for fun. We have an opportunity to do two things. One, score more goals. And you can never score enough goals. So please, keep scoring goals. Don't ever forget. 5, 4, 6, 7, 8, 1. Entertain. But also bring on the young players. I want to see McQueen. I want to see Walsh. I want to see Santos. I want to see George. Those 4 changes can be made. Maybe you can either say Garnacho, because we need to get confidence into him and Gittins. But let's get the young brothers on, and let's see if we can unearth another superstar. Let's see if we can unearth another Cobham graduate. I need to see something. You know what I'm saying? Because right now we're living life. Right now we're living life, ladies and gentlemen. We can't really get any better than this. You know, we don't really get many days out. We don't get many days out. Why is the red card falling off my chest? You better stay there, because really, the game's not over. So I don't know where you think you're going. We could still get a red card. Don't get too confident. You know what I mean? Don't get too cheeky. We're chilling. This game's finished. Yeah? This game is finished. I might even back out the sunglasses in the second half. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't even know if Ajax are worth it. Let me know in the chat. Are Ajax even worth the sunglasses? Are Ajax even worth it? I might even try on my wig that I've got. If you saw my Instagram today, I've got a wig. I've got a wig now. I'm not cutting my hair, chat, until we go 5 games in a row without a red card. I'm not cutting my hair until we go 5 games in a row without a red card. Do you understand? So this is game 1. So far, so good. No red cards, no suspensions, no... Well, to be fair, Tossin, I don't really know about you. You're trying it. I think we should hook you, you know. It's very rare that in a 4-1 lead, I could still sit here and say that you should be hooked. It's a very damning indictment on the way you've played today. Because to be honest, I shouldn't be saying that. But I would actually still hook you. So that's actually that's a good point. Maybe we should hook Tosin at halftime because he seems to be on something else. I don't know if he's smoking some of that extra curriculum stuff that the Dutch tend to hand out. Maybe he got a whiff of something in the dressing room on the opposition side. I don't know. And I'm not here to even play the blame game or accuse any man of anything. But I'm just saying the way that he defended for the penalty, it is a bit suspect. So we might have to look at hooking him. Apart from that, I'm pretty happy. I'd hook him. Maybe bring on, nah, Trev will just do the same. He'll do the same bollocks. I don't really have a solution. I just realized I don't have a solution for the centre-backs. But yeah, man, bring on the kids. Pause. So it's great. So I'm going to keep that. I'm going to keep that wig. If you ain't know what I'm talking about, go check the Instagram. You know what I mean? Big up to my man, United. What's his name? Strand United. United Strand. Big him up. Because he's set a fantastic trend. Obviously, it started with Man United needing to win 5 games in a row. And I was watching his content. I was thinking, I could do with no red card for 5 games in a row too. I could do with some discipline, some maturity, some accountability for 5 games in a row. You know what I mean? I could do with that. So someone just said they left the stream for 2 minutes. They come back, I'm in an afro of sunglasses. This is why you don't leave. You don't leave. You don't leave because you just don't know what's coming next. Someone could walk through that door any moment. Could be a Rasta. Could be a Rastafarian. It could be anyone. You know what I'm saying? Anyone could walk through that door. I'm not saying someone will, but you never know. I never tell you when they do. So you should never leave, really. You could miss out on a moment. Let's go through the super chats. I'm sure Saeed's probably watching the Liverpool game and they're 3-1 up now. So he's probably, the hate watch is not going well. It started great, but it looks like Liverpool are going to go on to win. Let's go through the super chats. I'm going to start from the bottom and work my way up. Our best centre-back is Josh. Says Freedom Don. I mean, he's our most informed centre-back. I don't want to put a label on it this early because I feel like it's a little bit mad if that's the case, you know, because boy, but he's definitely our most informed and he has to start. So the rest of them couldn't figure it out. But yeah, I mean, basically what you're saying, same thing. There's super chat here. What is wrong with YouTube? Stop messing around. Let me read the supers. Lavia mistake caused pen. He does not make errors. Yeah, I mean, look, it doesn't mean Tosin needs to do that. It's the same. It's not even as bad as what Santos did. Santos played that pass, and that's an error. But that doesn't mean Trev needs to go and make it a red card. But this is worse because Trev at least was last man. This man, Tosin, is not even last man, and he's not even running towards goal. He's running sideways. He's running not vertical, horizontal. He's running horizontal. Or is it vertical? He's running one of the ways. So there's no real need for this. So I don't know, man. I feel like Tosin's just got to hold that because you just don't need to be doing that. I get there's other things that lead to these things, but that doesn't mean now you need to go and do something like that. For a club that crosses a lot, we should have gotten Osimhen. Yeah, I mean, we never really worked it out in the end, so what can you do? But yeah, listen, Osimhen was on my list for the top 5 signings at the start of the window. Then I did some digging on Ekitike, and I was like, you know what? Seeing as the manager wants to keep all the techie stuff and the link up and the dribbling, I said, yeah, perfect Jackson replacement, Ekitike. And the Ekitike João Pedro link up, oh, it would have been filth. Ekitike, João Pedro, Palmer, Esteval. We were robbed. We were robbed of greatness. That would have been scintillating. Do you understand? Scintillating, ladies and gentlemen. It would have been insane. We were robbed. Robbed of greatness, guys. What are the shirts on the walls? Are they actually signed ones? Yes, they are. They are signed. Frank Lampard signed shirt, Champions League 2012 win. R9 signed shirt, Brazil. We're not doing the AIs. We're not doing the fakes. Only the real things up in here, bruv. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is, bro. Big up to you, bro. Much appreciated. But yeah, I had to get some signed shirts, some frame shirts. I just feel like it ties the room together. It brings it Brings it all together. It makes sense. The maths is mathing. Mark Gu needs one more. Bro, Mark Gu can get as many goals as he wants today. He doesn't need to come off. He can stay on for the full 90 minutes. And, I mean, unless you're going to start him against Sunderland, which you kind of have to, in my opinion, you should be playing Gu up front. You should be playing João Pedro in the 10, play Esteval on the right, Neto on the left. That should be our starting front four against Sunderland. Then behind that, Enzo and Caicedo. Then behind that, get a right back in here. And then, you know, whether it's, well, James starts, Josh, and then the other position is probably for me Hato, because I don't want to see Trevor and I don't want to see Tosin after this performance. So I'll probably play Hato and I'll go Cucurella left back and a Sanchez in goal. So that's my team for Sunderland. I'll go Sanchez, Cucurella, Hato, Josh, Reece, Caicedo, Enzo, João Pedro, Esteval, Neto, Gu. Finished. Everybody else, take your ass to the bench. Simple. That team wins. That team slaps Sunderland. Silly. Absolutely. Our Red Powers are transferring to other teams now. You're a joker. Red Card FC. Red Card FC lives on. Bro, the game's not done. Let's see if we get through the rest of it. Would you take the Prem if it meant Arsenal won the Champions League? That's a great question. I would always take any major if it meant the rival would win a major. I'm not ever going to say no. Yes, I don't want to see the rivals win, but that does not mean I'm not going to want to win myself. You know, if we have to win at the same time, then that's just how the stars align. So I will take a Champions League if they get a Prem. I will take a Prem if they get a Champions League. I'm not saying no to nothing. However, ideally, we get the Premier League and the Champions League and they get nothing. So work with me here. You know what I mean? Work with me here. That's what we're looking for. That's what we're aiming for. We're not trying to share. Sharing Sharing is caring if you're on the same team, but we're not on the same team, so we're not sharing shit. Hey, bro, love your content, much appreciated. Big up to you as well, Josh and CJ as well. Right, second half's going to kick off at some point. There's not really no complaints apart from just tossing. If you're staying on, stay on your feet. Don't be getting sent off. Not that it's going to make a massive difference anyway against quack bags. You know, we don't really need tossing against Karabag, but at the same time, I just don't want to keep doing this indiscipline, ill-discipline, and especially because you're the 28-year-old. They made it very clear in the press conference, you're the oldest. He said, I'm very young for a player. They still said, you're old. He said, no, I'm very young. They said, but you're the oldest. He said, no, but I'm young. They said, no, but at Chelsea, are you not worried that old players tend to get sold and they don't stay because the team's young? He said, no, I'm young. He said, I'm young, and if I play well, I'm going to stay. Today, you may be sold, so be careful. So, yeah, he needs to play, man. He needs to play better in the second half, or he's got to come off. I did say that you would win in the office. Yeah, I mean, yeah, bro, we're going to win. We're going to win this game. And I told you we're going to win. Big up to you, brother. You know what I mean? You told me as an Ajax fan that you were going to lose, and I told you as a Chelsea fan we was going to beat you. That's why there was no need for a preview. There was no need for any discussions. There was no need for any, negotiations. I told you, we're going to beat you. You're going to lose. You said you're going to lose. I said we're going to win. I said don't make it a problem for us. Don't make it difficult. You haven't made it difficult. You've rolled over. You've had a man sent off. You've given away a penalty. You've actually given away two. You've done more than I've asked. If I was speaking to Ajax fans, I don't even know what I would say, because you guys have gone above and beyond today to make sure that this is an easy fixture and an easy win for us, and I appreciate that. I really do. Man said, let's not get cocky. Brother, we're 4-1 up, and they got 10 men. If we can't get cocky now, when can we get cocky? It's finished. You know what I mean? It's done. It's finished. Game's finished. Game's finished, bro. And there's no amount of jinx or anything like that. I'm sorry, it's done. Absolutely done. I'm not even playing that jinx game and you might do something and it. Nope, it's done. Finished. So really, we just enjoy the second half. Like I said, bring on some of the academy players. Let's see if we can give some debuts out to some of them, like McQueen. That would be a wonderful moment for him and his family. Hopefully he can come on and even twist a few people up and make us forget about Rio de Janeiro. You know what I'm saying? Because even Liverpool have forgotten about Rio de Janeiro. They don't play him at left wing since the winner against Newcastle. Let's see if we can get McQueen on. Let's get him on the pitch. Let's showcase what Cobham's got. Let's showcase that we've got our own little, protege going on in the wing position there. I would absolutely love to see that. Imagine if he comes on and he scores. That would be insane. So there's so much more left in this game for us. I don't want to see anybody getting complacent or not having any motivation, because if you don't have any motivation in the second half, then there's plenty of people on the bench that do. So there's no reason why we shouldn't be stat padding for the rest of this game, because there's loads of guys that would love to be on this pitch right now. So everybody needs to keep this up. I'd love a 5, 6, 7. Absolutely. Isak hooked? Say it ain't so. You must be lying. By the grace of God, he's telling the truth. By the grace of God, he's telling the truth. If he's not injured, oh shit. What is going on over there, bro? Seriously. Nothing makes sense over them sides. Everybody would have been gassed to sign Isak this summer, me included. Yeah, I wanted Isak. I still take Isak right up front next to João Pedro. Just because it's not working out at the beginning of the season doesn't mean I don't rate Isak. I'm taking Isak yesterday, today, and tomorrow. But for 130 million, you know, it's a lot of money. Is he worth it? He's gonna have to prove it. But that hook there, he's getting. Wait, that's crazy. Shouldn't be getting hooked in a free. Again, it's like you're winning. You're winning 3. Is it 3-1 or 4-1? You're winning 3-1. How can you be playing badly? How's that possible? You're winning 3-1. So how can he be getting hooked? What is there to get hooked over in a 3-1 lead? We're making substitutions as well. I think I saw Santos is coming on. I'm trying to do the timer, so I'll confirm who the other person is. It might be George. I have a feeling it's George. I hope he's not taking off Q. Please don't take off Q and put George on up front. Please. I'm begging you. He's probably doing exactly that. So let's get this timer on screen. What's he doing? What's he doing? George, come on. Santos, come on. Oh, shit. Tosin came off. Oh, Gu as well. Gu, Tosin, Enzo Fernandez off for George, Santos, and Chalobah. Oh. Well, the only positive from Gu coming off is that means he's definitely starting against Sunderland. So, as much as I just said, I don't want to see him come off, and I didn't want to see him come off because I think I want to see him as much as possible. But he's starting against Sunderland. This game is won. It's done. So at least you know against Sunderland you're getting Gu up front. There's no way he took Gu off at halftime to put him on the bench against Sunderland. He's going to play João Pedro in the 10. He's going to play Gu up front. That's done. If he doesn't do that after taking him off at 45, there's something wrong. He's taken off Enzo Fernandez because he just come back from an injury. So he's going to get rest for Sunderland. Gu's going to start against Sunderland, and Tosin's just coming off because he's stinky. So we should be all good, chat. We should be all good. So yeah, here's what it is. So on comes George. He's going to go up front. Santos will go just into Fernandez's position, and Chalobah's going to go left side centre back, which is never nice. But then again, he should be in the middle because Hato should be on the left, and then we should have no issues. But he'll be on the left a little bit, so let's see how he does. So yeah. Yeah, hopefully Caicedo can get some rest as well. I think Caicedo will be the next one off. Maybe for Walsh. Maybe for Walsh. No real reason for Caicedo to be on there for too long. So hopefully he can come off as well, and we can get Walsh on. He can't play Sunderland game. Isn't eligible. No, he can. He can. We loaned him to Sunderland, not the other way around. So when we loaned Buonanotte from Brighton, he couldn't play against Brighton. But the parent club can always play the player against the team they loaned him to. So we are the one in charge here, not them. So we're playing you against Sunderland. There's no deal there. There's no nothing there. He's our player. So Gu starts against Sunderland. Here's Esteval. I think he does think Gu's on loan from Sunderland. You know what? At this point, you can't even blame him. We loaned Gu to Sunderland, then we took him back. We took Buonanotte on loan from Brighton, so who's to say we wouldn't even get a player on loan from Sunderland if we thought they could help us? Go on. Shoot. Yes! It's Tyreek George! And he almost bust a smile. Almost. Oh, I see a little cheeky smile there. Hey, Tyreek George, go on, give us a smile, kid. Don't try and hide it. You got your first Champions League goal, I believe. Don't try and hide the smile. I know you like to be calm, cool, and collected when you're scoring goals, but just give us a little smile. Show us a little dimple. Don't be, look at that, he's smiling. Go on, George. George is smiling. Oh, all is good in the world when George is smiling after scoring a goal. Because damn, it ain't easy to make this guy smile after scoring a goal. It's another deflection as well. But you know what? It's going on target, so we'll take it. That's another goal for Chelsea. And we are running rampant. And you know what? There's no reason why we can't do something very historical. You know, there's no reason why we can't do something historical in this next 40 plus minutes, because they're down to 10 men and they're open up like anything. You know, they just open up for everyone right now. They're happy to concede more. They ain't got no backbone, no nothing to them. They're just here to just concede. Caicedo's coming off. Hey. Off he comes. Achampong comes on. Caicedo comes off. I'm pretty surprised to see Achampong coming on for Caicedo, but that means it's going to be a double pivot of Santos and Lavia, and maybe Josh goes into the right back position with Fofana, Chalobah, and Hato back four. So we were playing Caicedo as a right back anyway, so we've basically just put a right back at right back. So straight swap. This is a great day. Now, how many subs do we have left? Because Maresca's getting a bit too excited on the subs. And I didn't see a debut coming on from Cobham. So what's going on here with the subs? You need to relax. He's getting a bit too excited. You know you've only got 5 subs. Big man. So just relax with the subs now. Because I need to see McQueen. I'd like to see Walsh. I need to see McQueen. I'm not sure now because I feel like Garnacho is going to take up one more of them subs. So I'm not really sure if we're going to get what we want from the bench. But yeah, he's getting a bit excited on the subs. He needs to chill. He's getting a bit too excited. I need to see McQueen. I could live without seeing Walsh today, even though I do want to see Walsh. Oh, almost six. Lavia's shot. Little bit of a deflection. We're having fun, guys. Lavia's shot. Bro. These Ajax players just throwing their body in front of this ball. Keep doing it. 2 deflected goals and 2 penalties. Keep doing it. They're putting their poor 41-year-old goalkeepers getting put off by all these damn deflections in front of him every 5 seconds. Keep it up. 'Cause every time it gets deflected, it rolls into their net. It's crazy. Go on. Oh. Maybe Esteval's... Is he going to do a full 90? You know what? I could see him taking off Esteval and bringing on Garnacho. I can see him doing it, chat. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I can see him taking off I can see it. He's going to take off Esteval and he's going to bring on Garnacho. I'm telling you. He's going to take off Esteval. He's going to bring on Garnacho. I can smell it. Because Garnacho did 45 on the weekend. Gittins didn't play, so he'll do a 90. Esteval might start against Sunderland, so he'll take him off. And then it will be Garnacho on the right wing. But I would ideally want to see McQueen, so let's see. I think Gittins is more likely to do a full 90 than Esteval. But let's see. Yeah, because he'll go down the route of protecting Steve for the weekend. Did he have 40? Oh, sorry, Gittins did have 45 minutes. You're right. Yeah, so he did 45 minutes. Garnacho did 45. So there's an argument to be made. Nah. I'm still gonna say that he's gonna go with Esteval. I'm still gonna say he's gonna rest Esteval, but let's see. Let's see what he does. Neto ain't coming on. There's no way Neto's coming on in this game. No need for Neto to play this game. Here is Steve. What, Vert's taking a free kick, yeah? I might even put that game on just for the background. He did not score. I think he hit the wall, did he? No, it was actually a decent effort. Very good effort, to be fair. Ajax on the ball. Unlucky. $53 minutes gone, 5-1. 5-star performance. Go on, Buonanotte. Steve. Go on, Steve. Oh, Steve, he's toying with him. Go on, Steve. Oh, he tried to do too much. Yeah, they're camped in their half. They're camped in their half. They can't get out. 10 men. Field day. Monaco 0-0 against Spurs. I forgot that game was even going on in France. So that's still 0-0. Bayern Munich 3-0 up against Club Brugge. Kane. Diaz adding to that. Real Madrid 1-0 up against Juventus. Bellingham with the goal. Marseille 1-0 up away at Sporting with 10 men. Atalanta 0-0 with Slavia Prague. And yeah, that's everything. 54 minutes. And extremely comfortable. Really, the most entertaining thing that can happen is either a goal or the substitution. If he makes the right change, or the change that everybody wants, that's going to be very, very fun. In the last 20, 25, 35 minutes. Steve's looking for a foul. He's not going to get it. Nah, because he did tell us he wasn't going to be on. He just couldn't get a replacement. Everyone was telling him no. They're not around. So that's why. But he took points off me, the bastard. Imagine me losing points to someone that's not even on the show. It's mad. I'm there, you know, every time. This brother's not on, and I'm getting points deducted off him. It's mad. It's not making sense. Go on, Buonanotte. Nice. Steve. Oi, Buonanotte got very tight in there. Steve's one. No. Oh, come on. You can't be booking Steve. Man. Come on. Love Esteval, man. I think he's won the ball. Let me see. He's won the ball. Oh, ref. They're not even going to show it again. He's won the ball. Steve doesn't want to go to Azerbaijan. He's trying to get sent off. Listen, we can still get a red card, you know. I'm not even joking around. So that's why I still got this on my chest. We could really still get a red card. Let's keep it a buck. There's no reason to get complacent on the whole discipline thing. It can easily happen. Oh man. Can't believe how long's left and we're just chilling. We're just living life, chat. Yeah. Chelsea. We're gonna make it a blue day. It's one of my favorite songs, man. I just think it's proper pub song. I don't even know if I can sing it without a drink. Take Steve off. You could take off Steve and bring on McQueen. You know, I think he's left-footed. Bring him on, play him on the right, rest him for Sunderland. I'm down. Bring on Walsh. Take off maybe Lavia, and then we move. I'm down with all that. Let's get that all done in the next 10 minutes. I'm happy to see all of that. I want to see all of that. So let's do it. I think Lavia, you always look after Lavia, so Walsh can come on. Got no worries about Walsh playing there. And then you take off Steve and you bring on McQueen. We have one sub. Sorry, how many subs have we made? Thought we made we made 3. Hold on, let me check. We only got. Oh, we made 4. Oh shit. Oh shit, we got 1 left. In my head, I'm thinking, yo, we got 2 subs. Oh yeah, damn. I forgot all about Chalobah. Oh yeah, Chalobah came on. Fuck, this manager's gone crazy with the subs. Shit. He's not even gonna bring on the kids. He's gonna bring on Garnacho, and that'll be that, mate. Oh no. He's gone crazy on the subs. Oh shit. Fairs. And the thing is, it's either... No, I'm not deleting your comments. Are you mad? It's not me. I'm not mod. Well, I am a mod, but, you know, I ain't got time for that. Mods are there. So maybe you're just saying some madness. I don't know. So he's either going to take off Lavia and bring on Walsh because he's going to want to look after Lavia because self-explanatory, or he's going to take off Esteval because he might think he's going to get a red or he wants to rest him for Sunderland, and he's either going to bring on McQueen or he's going to bring on Garnacho. I personally want to see McQueen because I want to see him, and I'm not too fussed about seeing Garnacho. And also, I don't really rate Garnacho on the right anyway, and I don't really want to see Gittins on the right, so I don't want to see either of them on the right, so you may as well bring on McQueen. So let's see. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Let's see. Yeah, you're right, but I really don't rate him on the right. I don't think either of Gittins or Garnacho can really do anything on the right. Ball comes in, headed away, cleared, booted away. Half an hour left. Buonanotte is definitely going to do a full 90. No problems with Jorgensen today. Come on, guys. Let's keep the intensity up if we can. Let's try and get that 6th goal. Obviously, these guys are probably thinking, let's not get any injuries as well for the game against Sunderland. So some of them are going to start to go into first gear. But here's Esteval on the right, cutting in. Good delivery, unlucky, ball headed away. Josh, Lavia, nice. Josh again. Let's get that back out to Esteval on the right, cutting in. This kid is cold. Is that not a free kick? All right, we got it back anyway. Go on, Lavia. Look at them. The amount of times they get the ball to Esteval just goes to show you how much they trust this kid on the ball. Gittins. Esteval. They're trying to work it round to him. Josh, he's going to take a shot. Blocked. Probably should have passed it, but is what it is. Nah, I'm not really too asked about saying Jorgensen should save the pen. It's unlucky. It's a pen at the end of the day. He went the right way. It was struck well underneath him. Is what it is. I'm not going to get onto him for that. Just don't give away the pen in the first place. So Walsh is coming on. Listen, we know this manager loves Walsh. He loves Walsh. Walsh is like his son. The son that he never had. I don't even know if he has a son. Maybe he does, maybe he doesn't. But he loves Walsh. So Walsh is coming on. McQueen, hopefully, listen, hopefully we see McQueen against Karabag. You know, that is basically a team that is from the Conference League anyway. They have actually started the Champions League very well, to be fair, so I shouldn't be disrespectful, but, you know, we should be able to beat Karabag. So hopefully McQueen can play then. But if he was going to bring on someone, and he does love Walsh, Walsh is coming on. You know what I mean? He's only got daughters. He's got no sons. So Walsh is his first son. Every manager's got a son. I'm telling you, they've all got a son in the team. Walsh is Maresca's first son. So Walsh is coming on. And Esteval's coming off. There you go. Is he? Or is he taking the corner? Oh, no, he's just taking the corner. He's getting claps. So maybe Lavia's going to come off. So, yeah. Mount was Lampard's son. Tuchel's son was probably a mixture of Rudiger and maybe Hudson-Odoi. Nah, not really Hudson-Odoi. I mean, there was a relationship there, but I don't think it was as much as Lampard and Mount. Ball in. Oh, go on. Oh, cleared. Nah, it wasn't Havertz. Mount was Tuchel's son. Do you think it was Mount, yeah? Maybe. Ball in. Sorry, Jorginho, obviously. So everybody's got their son. And Reggie Walsh is Maresca's son. Yeah, I think Lavia will come off. I'd be very surprised if Lavia is doing a full 90. Lavia has not completed a full 90 for Chelsea in his life. I don't even know if that's true, but I'm pretty sure it is. Here's Esteval. Oh, where's he going? Here's Lavia. That's a nice ball. Oh, the keeper's come out. Damn. He it was a great goalkeeping because it was a great pass from Lavia to Esteval. Taking that risk. Steve is mad. Steve's not playing, bro. Yeah? Steve is not playing. Steve is trying to get in behind. Steve is 1v1. Steve is cutting in. Steve's coming out. Steve is Steven, bro. Steve don't give a damn. So Lavia's coming off. He doesn't complete full 90s for Chelsea. And that is the fact of the matter. He's coming off. And the manager, he made it very clear that he's looking after James. He looked after James. James is done. Well, not done looking after, but, you know, problem solved. He's moving on to Lavia and Fofana next. So now he's looking after Lavia. And Lavia's coming off 65 minutes. That's what Lavia does. He does his 60-65 and he comes off. Even Fofana's going to play a full 90 today. You know? So Walsh comes on for Lavia. That's the last change. And that's it. Reggie Walsh. He looks so young. And he is. He's like 16 or 17, isn't he? How old is he? Let me check. I think is he 16? I think he's 16. Imagine playing for Chelsea at 16. No, he's 17. He only just turned 17. Literally 2 days ago. Fuck. Bro, he was 16 years old 5 days ago. This brother last week was 16, bro. He was nearly playing Champions League football at 16 years of age. That's mad. That's absolutely mad. He's so young. He may have been our youngest, or may be our youngest ever Champions League player. Who's played for Chelsea in the Champions League at 16 years old? Is he our youngest ever player? I don't know. I can't hear comms. I can't hear any comms. I can't think of anyone that young that's played for Chelsea in the Champions League. Hudson-Odoi didn't play for Chelsea in Champions League at 16. He might have played at 17, but a couple days past your 16th birthday, I don't think so. I think Walsh is the youngest ever. Loftus-Cheek, definitely not. Definitely not. He broke out a lot later after the Palace loan and all that stuff. I mean, yeah, he did play under Mourinho, to be fair, number 36, but he's definitely 18 minimum then. So, yeah, I think he's the youngest ever. Yeah, I'm pretty safe in saying he's the youngest ever. Apparently, Liverpool are winning 5-1. These men are just copying us, bro. These men are just copying us. Mind your business. It's not a good hate watch for Saeed today. 67 minutes. So Chelsea. My graphic designer Max is Dutch, and he's saying all of his friends are Ajax fans. So he's praying not to get the manager sacked because he loves laughing at all his friends. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Like I said in the chat, bro. I don't know, man. I think this guy's. I don't know. I don't follow the Eredivisie. I don't know, but this is dark, man. This brother he's definitely getting sacked soon. He's definitely getting sacked soon. Saeed. Corner for Chelsea. What are you saying, bruv?
Yo, bro, what's Frankfurt doing today, man?
Yo, that hate watch for you has gone down the bin. It's gone down the drain, mate.
Yo, they've given Florian Wirtz 2 assists.
Yeah, you see, now you know how I felt last night when I was doing my watch.
Yo, like, what's going on here?
Yeah, bro, it's finished, bro. It's done. They're slapping them silly.
I can't lie.
Bro, Wirtz is on the, what, he's got a few assists?
Yeah, man,
Yo, Saeed's shocked, bro. It's like, I know Saeed thought he was going to eat today.
Bro, yo, man.
Ooh.
I can't lie, something's going on here, and there's another 20 minutes to go.
Bro, this Esteval, are you watching the Chelsea game? This Esteval here, bro, wow. Bro, George, great cross. Esteval, back post. This guy's on the left. This guy's on the right. This guy's in the middle. This guy's playing passes. He's crossing. He's dribbling. He's shooting. Bro, he is so good, man. He's just a menace, bro. He's proper breath of fresh air. Like, I feel like I'm watching a real wonder kid. Like, no doubts, no doubts in his mind when he tries to do things. He's just out there expressing himself, enjoying life, bro. He's just enjoying life.
They're giving Salah pity minutes here. What's going on here?
I heard Isak got hooked.
Yo, they're bringing on Salah, yo. Salah, did Salah demand to come off? Did Salah demand to come on and get in the party to start pad?
Yo, talk to me about Isak.
Demanding some start padding here?
Go on, Gittins.
Hey, the chat is saying 10 men though, man.
What, Ajax?
You know what I mean? Like, let's see what you can do against Normal.
Bro,
Yo, man.
listen, someone's always got to get sent off in all games, bro. So just this time it had to be them. You know what I mean?
I can't lie, man. This is crazy. Akatike, bro, he's just... Bro, I'm telling you now. By the way, Isak got...
That's what I was about to ask you. What was Isak doing today?
Bro, Isak had 4 touches. He should have scored, to be fair. One ball came over the top for some line, and he should have scored. But, bro, he had about 10 touches the whole game, bro. Akatike is cold, though. I can't lie. Akatike is the one, man.
Yeah.
He's the one that makes him kick, bro.
Oh.
He just makes him so much better.
No, he's a baller, bro. He's a baller.
But listen, I think for me, they're not going to get this high line, bro. This Bundesliga high line, I swear, is disgusting, bro. This Bundesliga, what is it? Why do Bundesliga teams play with a high line?
It's just
where did this come from?
Bro, this is their style, isn't it? This is their
culture.
This is their cult. This is their footballing upbringing, bro. They must do it in the academy all the way from 6, 7, 8 years old. They must be playing high lines, bro.
What's this high line, man?
This is the thing. This is German. This is the German way of football, bro.
Bayern have scored again, 4-0, bro. Bayern are scary right now.
Yeah.
It's good for Bayern.
They're doing their thing.
What the hell are Bayern on, man? Is it Harry Kane again?
Go on, George.
Neymar plays it into Elise. Oh, lovely. Oh, and then yeah, it's Jackson scored.
Oh, really? Jackson scored.
Yeah, Jackson scored 4-0, man.
Maybe
Aye, Jackson,
we're getting closer to triggering the clause.
Aye, how many? What is to be triggered?
Bro, we're not triggering shit, bro. we're not triggering shit, bro. That clause ain't getting triggered, bro. He's coming straight back. Bro, bro, it's peak, bro. It's peak. Oh, we got a free. Hey, Saeed, we got a free kick. If Esteval slaps this in, I'm telling you, it's gonna go off.
Is it going off? Yeah.
It's gonna go off, bro. If Esteval slaps this in the top corner, bro, it's going off. I'm telling you now. To be fair, even if Santos slaps this in the top corner, it's going off, bro. It's 2 Brazilians over this. Please, somebody, do something, bro. Please.
Yeah, let me check this free kick.
Come on, man. I don't really feel like it's lined up for a left footer, if I'm being honest.
No, it's lined up for Santos.
For Santos, yeah, it is. And it's far out as well. Esteval's doing it. Oh, it's not on the wall, it's in the wall.
Yeah, that was meaty.
Damn. Move. He hasn't downloaded the free kicks. Oh, it could have been 6, guys. And it's Esteval again. Everywhere the chances are, this guy's there, man. He's always trying to get on the end of everything.
It is more minutes, man.
Bro, look.
Why you not giving him more minutes?
It's a great look. Gittins has been really good this game. Gittins much better today, man. Esteval's everywhere, man. He's so goal hungry. He's everywhere. He's just got a little touch on it, not enough to steer it into the net. But I love how, like, he's just not afraid to miss. He's just trying to get on the end of everything. You see these players sometimes, they don't get into good positions because they're afraid to miss.
Bro, Tottenham are not even doing anything against Monaco, man. What's going on?
I'm not going to lie, I forgot they were playing.
Bro, they don't... I can't say that because we lost to them, bro, but... I feel like they're just there, man. I feel like at least Aston Villa gave us a little... Oh, what a chance for Monaco! Oh, my God. Minamino, what a sitter.
How many games are you watching at the same time, bruv?
I just want to check it and see what they were doing.
Fair. I'm picturing you in St. George's Park with like 10 screens up at the same time, just keeping an eye.
Someone sent me, they said to me they would send me and you like a plug where you can do like multi-screen. Oh, fair. Yeah. They're on it, so...
Bro, there's still 15 minutes. Man. I feel like this game should have been done a long time ago, bro.
Could have stinker. Ooh.
Bro, we're 5-1 up.
Draw out this game?
Oh, go on. Oh, what a save! Esteval again! How many times? Bro, how many times is Esteval gonna almost score? This guy's had like 7 shots today. And it's just hit the keeper in his arm. He's not even made a proper save. It's just hit him. Oh my days. Esteval, bro. This brother's just letting off the ting every minute. I've never seen someone so active on a football pitch. This brother needs to chill.
No, Esteval needs to...
He's not going to have no... Bro, now he's taking the corner. Now, on God, this brother's duplicated. There's no way this brother's not duplicated, bro.
Yeah. There's certain brothers that deserve to be like in the Champions League and like he's one of them that might like take the Champions League by storm. Bro,
I think there's 2 of them. I think he's cloned himself because 1 minute he's shooting, then he's taking corners, then he's in the middle, then he's on the left, then he's on the right. I swear there's 2 of him. There must be 2 of him.
Man's balling out, man.
But he needs to relax because we got Sunderland on the weekend and he needs to play.
Yeah.
Man's not gonna have any energy left.
Yeah.
This brother, he must have record amount of touches on this ball and he's had another shot. He's had another shot. No, I need to take a look at his stats at the end of this game. I need to take a look at his stats at the end of the game, chat, because this is crazy. This guy is literally doing the most. Go on, Buonanotte, go on. Okay. Oh, Nanny back heel, unlucky. Bro, how many take-ons, how many shots, how many crosses? This brother's just doing the most. He's doing the most, guys. His stats are just going to be just high numbers. He could have had a hat-trick today. He genuinely could have had a hat-trick. No, the English teams are not dominating too much, bro. Have you seen what Barcelona have done in this campaign? Have you seen what Bayern Munich have done in this campaign? PSG, Champions League holders, Real Madrid heritage. English teams are not dominating. English teams are not dominating at all. We only had one English team in the semi-final last year. Liverpool got knocked out in the round of 16. Man City were out pretty early as well. So, yeah, the English teams are not dominating at all. Here is Achampong. This has been a great game, man. Honestly, this is beautiful to just enjoy Chelsea. I know we could have scored more. It's a little bit of a shame that we don't have more goals for Esteval because he's had so many chances. We could be like 7. We could be 7-1 up. And if we were 7-1 up right now, I wouldn't even bat an eyelid, honestly. If we were 7-1 up. If Wes is injured, I'm telling you, I'm so surprised of all the man that came off, he wasn't one of them. Because we always be looking to do up the looking after for him and Lavio, and he's not one to come off. I don't know if Maresca forgot about him out there, because now he's limping. So I don't know if Maresca forgot. I think even Maresca's looking like, fuck, I forgot about that guy. Do you know what I mean? I think Maresca's looking thinking, shit, I forgot about Wesley. I'm telling you, he got so happy. He got so giddy on them substitutions, bro. He forgot about Wesley, I'm telling you. Wesley's not one of them brothers you leave out there for 90 minutes. So I'm not really sure what happened there. He forgot all about Wesley, I'm telling you. I'm telling you, bro. There's no doubt he forgot about him. No, it's you could forget sometimes. You get caught up in the moment. Things happen. No way he tried to play Fofana for 90 minutes. No way. We're out of subs, bro. We ain't got no subs left. Yeah, it's cramp. Yeah. It doesn't mean that he should be out there, bro. You know what I mean? That brother there, he's 90 minutes for Wesley's crazy, but let's see George. Oh, deflected. Out for a corner, 10 minutes left. Well, who did he take off? Tosin had to come off because he was on a madness. Enzo had to come off. And Guy probably didn't need to come off. That's the one. You could make a case to say Guy didn't have to come off. Caicedo Lavia had to come off. So yeah, maybe Guy not coming off and Fofana coming off. But then the team probably would have been imbalanced. I don't know. Yeah, whatever James did, Lavia and Fofana need to go and do that. Facts. Ball in, headed away. Yeah, he should be all right. We're living life. Short corner. Buonanotte. Nice 1-2. Nope, not quite. Ajax on the break. And good tackle recovery there. 18 attempts, 9 on target to their 2 and 1 on target. It's been a great performance. No complaints. Apart from the one individual error that obviously we conceded from. But apart from that, it's pretty much flawless. We've not given them chances. We've not given them the ball. We've played very well. We've created loads of chances. We've had loads of shots. We've tested the goalkeeper. We've done everything, guys. We can't really ask for much more than that. Perfect performance. You know? Job done. Just keeping it ticking. 8 minutes left. Rodrigo to Chelsea. Rodrigo needs to actually want to play football. That's his business. I said it in the summer. I wanted Rodrigo, and then after that, I just gave up because I said, you know what? You're not even trying to leave. So what can I even do here? You know, I'm already pushing the boat out by saying, oh, Chelsea are gonna offer wages to Rodrigo, which they probably wouldn't, that he's demanding. But you at least have to try and say that you want to move. This brother's just doing up. Oh, fucking hell, bro. Oh my days, bro. Oh my days, bro. Are you man seeing this? Steve! Yo, Steve! Oh, man! Nah, Steve, man! Nah, Steve! I love this guy, man. I fucking love this guy. He's my favorite. He's one of my favorites already. I'll be honest, I don't give a damn. I fucking love this guy. I fucking love this guy. Nah, Steve, bro. He is trying so hard, man. He's trying so hard. It's just not working out for him. He's already bagged the pen, but he's trying his best. Brother's doing overhead kicks and everything. And it's a decent effort. It's a decent effort, but I can't, bro. You know what? You have to say hats off to him because he has not dropped his intention, even though the scoreline is what it is. He could start pissing about and trying to do flicks and all this nonsense. And, you know, I'll take the flicks to be fair as well, actually. But bro, he's hungry, bro. He wants a goal. He wants a goal in open play. He wants a hat trick. He's running the game. I'll be honest. He's from I don't know, last 10, 15, he's just been running it, bro. Him and Gittins, but mainly him because he's involved in everything. Set pieces, everything, bro. He's just moving mad. He's popping up everywhere. He's crazy. He's absolutely insane. Crazy, crazy. He's not satisfied, man. He's hungry. I can't wait to do the review because there's just so much to talk about in terms of the performance today. There's so many things. Josh playing really high up right now in the midfield for a large part of this, game when he came on. Really mature performance from Josh when he come on. Right back / midfield, kind of Caicedo's position. Doing a great job. Buonanotte, very, very clean and tidy today. Really good links. Gittins, big. Probably this is Gittins' best performance in a Chelsea shirt. Actually, this is it's not even close. This is definitely Gittins' best performance in a Chelsea shirt. Esteval, great performance. Guiu, goal, really good performance. So it's been good, man. Hato really good. Yeah, Hato really good. I want to see him start on the weekend. Loads of positives, man. And pretty much only positives. So it's gonna be fun. But yeah, it's mad that we're 5-1 up and we're literally sitting here saying this is the bare minimum that we deserve because we could easily be 7, 8, 9. Really. It's mad. Really could have been much more. It's been a piss easy game for us. We've just dominated. Obviously the 10 men's made it easier, but even before the 10 men, it was going to be comfortable in my opinion before the 10 men anyway. I don't think that's changed the result. I think Jorgensen's, he's not had anything to do, to be fair, but he still hasn't done anything wrong, so that's good. Here's George. Esteval again. He's still going for it. Oh, he's not going to get the pen. Referee, ref. You're not going to give the pen. Bafana, brilliant play. You're not going to give the pen. I felt that was a pen. I'm actually quite surprised he didn't give it, because I can't really see how the defenders got the ball. But I don't know. I need to see a replay as always. I need to see replays. But here's George. Basically seeing George on the right most of this second half. Thought he was going to be up front, but he's on the right a lot. And Esteval's just got a free roll at the moment. Just goes where he wants. I hope so, bro. I hope so. He has to. I don't really see why he wouldn't be starting him against Sunderland. I think it's Gittins was good today, so you can make a case for Gittins maybe against Sunderland, but I think it should be between Gittins and Neto on the left. I think Esteval absolutely should be starting on the right. You know, I want to see Esteval and João Pedro play together. I think that's a lot of creativity that we just add to the team. You put Gu up front, and then you just go Gittins or Neto on the left. It's up to him. But the right, for me, Esteval's got to be starting. Here's George. Here's Walsh. Couple minutes left. We're pretty much nearly at the end. We're chilling. It's Steve, George, Esteval. Yeah, back to the keeper. We're chilling, guys. We're chilling. I've got the red card here, to be fair. I've got it. It looks like this is the first game out of 5 with no red card. Bro, I'm chilling, bro. We're chilling. There's not more to say until the review, to be honest. There's 5 minutes left. There's 4 minutes left of injury time. There's nothing more to say, bro. There's nothing more to say. We chilling. We vibing. I should smoke this Dutch pack, really. I'll be honest. I should really smoke this Dutch pack, because we're vibing now. You know what I mean? I'm on the icy pollen. I'm on the icy pollen performance, bro. This is this is it. We're chilling. We're vibing. You know, sometimes you just gotta sit there in the shisha lounge. You just gotta be quiet, bro. I'll be real. People are saying they need a red card. You need a red card, yeah, to spice this shit up. Nah, man. Nah, not needed. Not necessary. We're good. I'm happy to have no red card today. We've already got a red card for the opposition team, so we've still seen a red card. So if you needed that red card fix, today, and you needed to see someone hold that, you did get a red card in this game. So you should be all right until the next game, guys. You should be all right. I know it's an addiction. I know. I get it. But I think we should be able to take what we've got. Go on, Hatto. Yo, brilliant, Hatto. Brilliant. Jorgensen's cleared. Out for a throw in. 3 minutes left. We need to keep the streak going. It's up to them, man. There ain't much time left. So, and there's no Gusto as well. He'd love a red card, but he's not even out there. me go through some super chats. Man like Sakayo Bako says YB1. Adam says Saka's reflection cooking. Ty says can't wait for that Palmer Esteval link up plays. Just yeah. Bro, it's not just Palmer Esteval, it's João Pedro as well, bro. Listen, guys, João Pedro is a techie player, guys. I said it when he signed. It's just we're not playing him in his right position. And we're not surrounding him with the options that he would be. Bro, you saw the pass he played for Santos in the first half in the weekend. You see the dribbling in the second half when he goes back deeper, drawing the fouls. You have him, Palmer, and Esteval in some sort of rotation, bro. It's a lot of fun. But we need that guy out front to just occupy, and that's the thing. So hopefully he plays Gu. But then this is the thing. When you got Palmer, Esteval, João Pedro, unless you're going to play João Pedro just off the left, Esteval on the right, Palmer in the 10. It's a lot of ball to feet. There's not enough maybe variation there. Esteval does like to make his runs, to be fair. So he's probably the one that's got to do that. But even he still likes it ball to feet as well. So it's a little bit congested. Is Enzo not playing? Esteval is making him hungry. Josh as a CDM. Wow. Go cut your hair, mate. Big up, brother. Matisse Wagwan for wait. I don't know what you're saying. Yeah, I know what you mean by go cut your hair because you saw the skit on Instagram. But what's this guy talking about? I don't know what you're talking about, bro. You need to clarify. Add another chat in there and go extra information on what you're saying. What's going on? You man are still looking for this red card. I don't think it's gonna happen today, guys. We've got the ball too much. That's the thing. Like, we're not even having to contest in any duels because we're just on the ball. Out for a goal kick. Yeah, I said 3-0 at the start of the game, and they've gone and done 5-1. So we're happy. We're very happy. And it's full time. Chelsea 5, Ajax 1. It's a beautiful day to follow the mighty Chelsea. 5-star performance. I feel a bit bad for Esteban, even though he scored, because he actually deserves a hat-trick. But listen, he's a serious baller, serious talent. We just got to keep looking after him, keep developing him, and hopefully keep surrounding him with players that are equipped to take as much pressure off him as they can so he can continue to play with the free spirit that he has. It's been an absolutely fantastic watch-along, fantastic watch. One of the most enjoyable games of the season. Probably this one, West Ham and Liverpool. Nottingham Forest, you'd say as well in the second half, maybe. Not really, because the first half was so bad that, you know, it's not really going to be up there with the others. But West Ham, this one, and Liverpool, definitely the 3 most enjoyable performances, I think, of the season. Obviously, Liverpool was just insane because of the limbs. But, you know, this was fun. So, you know, you could say that maybe we took the foot off the gas a little bit in the second half. But, look, that's natural. That's naturally going to happen. I would have liked for maybe McQueen to come on. But it is what it is. You know what I mean? I'm not really too asked. I don't want people getting injured anyway. So, look, it is what it is. Yeah, I did post that on Instagram. I did. All right, General Matisse, love, brother. Big up to you, Dan. We're going to wrap up because I want to redirect over to Rant. So I'm going to go and do my review because I've got a lot to say. So it is what it is. I've started sounding like Wenger going on about Arsenal signing CR7 because I keep saying Ekatike. Yeah, well, I'm sorry. Yeah, but I wanted Ekatike. I'm sorry. And I did it with Elise last time. You're just going to have to put up with it. It will probably start to fade out in November, and I'll let it go. But if you know me, when I really want a player, I do get pretty angry about it, you know? So it is what it is. All right, we're smashing up all icons, and we're moving on. That's it. Review's getting done, and 5-1, 5-star performance. We're living life. Can't ask for much more than that. Big up your damn selves. In a bit, people. Peace. Come on.